Capo. I was for a Sega machine.
Poland.
Oh, I just say hi now. We hit the cat from Honey under threat of a gun blast. When I cut the Honey, that's another chunk I'm going to catch. Anyways, pay and stuff like. Also, Cone. Yesterday, I talked with Cone of Duo, and he played the game that you made. I made him play the game. Your game, random shit. Why am I so slow? No, I don't care about my bags in bubble. I made a single table. A pub building. Alright. How the heck? One iron. Oh, I can just. Alright. What the actual fuck? Ah, yes. This is the end game. After 12 tiers. And also the Steam Age, because fuck you. Like, this is the entire quest line I have to do. Which I'm currently, like, Cone. Look at that shit. Look at the progress my gaming made. It's not that far. It's so dumb. It's long and dumb and the tool station. Alright, I'm missing a crafting station. I have yes. Paul. Flint saw because I'm too lazy to make an actual fucking saw. Honestly, I think there's like nothing else we could do. No. How did I fuck? Oh, just another crafting table. Of course, I need the flint, which I have. Okay, first nothing more important thing. Let's see how much food I ate. Nice, dude. I need one more heart. I just really need it here because it's painful. Alright, barley, more cottons. So I need to macerate it. So I get tech. Then I can make some doughs. I just baby. I need dough to make bread. Alright, to make bread, I need some fired clay bucket. Oh my fucking god, I keep hurting myself. Why am I so bad? There's dough. Alright, this is pretty nice. Dough. I don't know what this. Steel. Are you kidding me? Fine, more dough. Now I can make baguette and a dough. Now let's cook these. I have nothing to cook them. I like to save my stuff. No things. Instead, I have this funny big thing. That's very good. We just need all of these and these. Okay, about one stuffing. For real. So I think we should ban. I think schools like the worst. All it is just. Hello? Yeah, can you go walking, please? Thanks. Oh wait, that's way cheaper. Just burn a bamboo. It's half a block. Half a thing. So just not because I don't want another jump scare. Can I have a steel? And like a lot of protein. I don't put nothing but blood. Oh, let's cook some dough. Why is this so good? And I think I can make a knife with one flea and more thing. So let me do knife. I can cut the bread in two, but can I? How do I cut bread? There you go. 2 slices of baguettes. And we have a cut dough, which is not too bad because then we can make a veggie burger. That's absolutely nothing. Cheese, nothing. Oh, shit. Actually, fuck this. I'm using the better method. Actually, I'm going to kill some pigs real quick. Alright, make this pig killing montage. Where's Ocelot? No, actually, what the fuck? Here, pig. I want to top them in a hole near my base so that I can just always kill them. So, time to actually get some piggies. Well, how the fuck are you stuck in a block? Alright, I'll lead you to safety. Like a vacation. Dude, get in! Follow me! Oh, pushing is good. Okay. At the adventures. How the fuck did you get stuff? Alright, since you're too fat. No! Pigs! Oh, you can just fit. Okay, nice. Hey. I'm actually going to kill you, so, Oh my fucking god, I took damage. Great. That was large bacon sandwich. This is big. Oh my god, wheat is so useful. Oh, you can't loop. You can't a loop? What the fuck do you mean you can't a loop? Industrial thing. Alright, so I took so much. Actually, hold on, let me make a hole. I might limit torches because shooting them in. Well, I'm not permitting cheats, but we'll just put a torch. Hey, boom. Hey, but what the fuck are you doing here? Get back in here. How the fuck are you stuck? Hey guys, just get in. Oh, keep you safe. Don't worry. I won't keep these tools. Yo. Alright, we have some raspberries. Let's just use a quest to begin. So we have less in pieces. Kills. And I'm going to kill the rest. They're fine. Okay. Alright, so we have pigs. So nice. So we have a pig farm. And these cans are still trying their best. What can I do with the meat? Mr. The fuck you mean, mechanical pig? What? Ah, yes, of course I need a sleeping bag, which goes this one, which goes raw, comfort level, which is useful in the piston boots, which goes a lot further. So. What? Ah, yes, blocking. Why to stay? Give a Oh, all beef cooked. No, wait, I don't have beef cooked. What the fuck? What I do? Keep naked. Baguettes. I'm missing everything. How do you chop? What the fuck? It's not good. Well, at least I can eat a lot and get more heart. Because that's one of the parts of Bitcoin. Power. Let's just open this. Let's put food. Let's put some pork chops. Alright. Unfortunately, I'm going back to the Stone Age. So I need a stencil table. You need 2 fences. Well, I have 2 fences, man. Goddamn thing. Don't ask. I'll make like a lot of sticks here. Blank. Manage. Alright, now we have a stencil table. So, I don't have a lot of space, dude. Actually, I'm just going to expand it. Alright, here seems good. I'm going to make it block. So now it's more safe. Yep. Nice, so we have a stencil. Oh fuck! I have a stencil table and fetching. Nice, really. Next, I'm missing a tool station, which is a crafting table again. So I need 2. in there. Oh. Nice. Cutting. Right, so we have a single bookmark for Hold Shift A. Boom. Pattern chest. I need it. Four. Okay, that's how you make the chest. And so I can make a. Oh, I can get no 50. Alright. What I need is a couple more sticks, which I think I have enough to fight. But of course. Instead of using sticks the good old fashioned way, you can just make sticks super mega easy by just using bamboo. That's what if I remember it's this. Alright, take your time. Raise these. So now I get game. So now I can start making a wood foam. Done. Next one, a coke oven. Just try making tools. Alright, so I shown how this and all this. Now, since I like more the thing, I'm just going to actually make this one. So what I want is press this. So we want tools, binding rod, okay, it's fine, I'll just mess like this. 2 buckets. Oh, that's bad. No, we'll just steal more. Nice. Look, my base is pretty safe. Only unsafe part is the outside. Because they can get in somehow if they're spider. If they're called spider, then they can somehow get in. So it's shift. Cheese. So we have some pepper. And then we can make it eat. We're currently here. It's in full. Ah yes, I love content deleted. I'm making so much something. It's my bacon sandwich. Oh, I'm in here. Oh! Why do I have fire resistance? Oh my fucking god! Wait, I got another heart. Right, let's do one. Okay, I need to eat the ball. I need a lot of wood. We chop down, I guess, a couple. Hmm. And Minecraft is like a couple 120. Oh, just 120 max, huh? 256 FPS. Oh, unlimited. Oh, 400 FPS in the Minecraft? What? What do you mean I have 400 like a lot of FPS in Minecraft? Maybe now I can run a lot. Ouch. Fuck. Fuck. Cool. So this good. So we have a lot of meat. And then we'll make these, dude. We need more barley. So this with the most useful plant is barley. So we'll make a barley field. Make some stuff. Well, I have one dirt and one shovel. I'll just... a cucumber. And yes, the game called End. What do you mean, young page? All we're going to do is stealing Romania Simulator. To get powerful, you need to connect Romania. Because in English, you just mine and then you find. And so we'll just do this. No, man. Every time I think a business is like, yes, I'll take it up. I'll first stop making an axe. Okay, optional. So then all I need is optional, and then let's leave a task. So I need some flint. Do I have any flint? 53. Yeah. Who the fuck is updating Steel Leg? I'll make a axe. Head. I'll just. And so what I want to take is hat. Make a flint. Okay, it's great because it's one. But it's wrong. Alright, so okay, so I got a retrieve. I have to get every tool, which is actually too easy because you just take one thing, put it in here, and I turn it, for example, to a shovel. And there we go, it's an axe. I probably didn't think of it as being too easy. I totally didn't. Let me put down top it. Okay, it's complete, so nice. Actually, I think I can do this. Tool station, axe. Do bones. Those. A bone. Wait, it's for one. Bone. Pretty good. It's tool level 1. Abuse. Compare with flint. Alright, so now I don't care. I also want more build. So now with my hatchet, which is totally not better version of that. And also with buggy water physics. It's buggy water. We need to mine out a little bit more. This gas. Maybe not for my industrial revolution. Okay, I'm doing this also for my barley, which I require. Barley makes the best food, dude. Oh, it's too close. I just keep falling. And just start and oh god. God. Wait. Oh. Goodness. So now that I have more barley, I can actually wheat barley, of course. Wait. I can even make more seeds. So I guess we'll have a barley and wheat part. Is this thing already going? Damn, wow. Couple. Just. We'll just do this. Also, sticky. Sticky request, of course. A lot of XP. So my assets can do this. To get my assets, you need to. Improve liquid XP from Grektak, which comes from mob assets. Or extracting berries. I can legally look at all the others. I think what kind of CPM, UV, ultra high voltage, ultra extra extreme voltage, ultra insane voltage, ultra. But then after that, there's max. Yeah. Then getting removed. The fuck is even that? Oh, it's using the pre-processing. So the tempered heating is for fluid heating. Oh, make it fly? What the fuck? Why? Why can't I make it fucking flies? That's not what I want. What I'm gonna do is do this, do that, and boom! 63. Now I have some more clay, so we can just get more. And we have 1 and 8. I don't know how much you need, but okay, 1 is. Alright, so I need another one of these things. So I'm just going to put stuff in here. I need a lot of fans. I guess it's time to get stacks on it. Down. Okay. There's obviously bamboo. I don't know how they do it. But the communication is actually useful because it tells me, hey, this thing is breaking. Beware. Also, I really want to do like a cactus farm because sand I can drop from no. Yeah. What do you mean? Why is it I can't do that? Understand is where we're going cactus. I watched a couple of videos of somebody playing Tech, which is normal. I see that go up to EBF and EBF, which is on my voltage, because it's too hard. Well, AKA because obviously, what do you think? Or do you think a noob can get some glitches? No. Alright, so I have to actually go to bed. Sleep. Oh, some 12 pieces of cows I can kill with my sword. Alright, let's see. Oh, take a mob. Huh! Yeah. I don't have my sword, but I did fight him. Of course I played it. look nice if you kill the mob. Yeah, anyway. No, okay, 8. The blueberries, the raspberries. Nice best here, but I have more here, which is too good. Yeah, so I have fire resistance before. It's probably because of protein level. It's time to kill some cows. But first I'll make sure that there's 3 cows. I give me a bit of extra hearts. It is useful. Very fast. Hey, nice. I think he just die. This is epic, and I'm getting stomped. And it just exploded with nothing. Anyway, small pigs can be killed. Self-need. I always like to block at the same time. Why, you would say? Oh, because mobs can explode. Animals. So my idea is to just hit them. Just get resin pieces. Oh my fucking god, it took. God damn it. I blew up. There's resin pieces and cows are supposed to move. Resin pieces, bub. Cows are supposed to go move. So I get a better knife. Yeah, there's this slightly damaged version. It's still there. Alright, so I'll go back. Also, don't forget to obviously mark my land. Also, why is this off? Why are these? What the fuck are these offroads doing? It got in. No, get out. I broke my defenses because of you. Is this dumbass? Yeah. No. Give me. No. Stop. Being noob. Alright, so. I have like a lot of food. So I can start farming. Okay, get my land. So I'll make some more food. I'll seed some barley. I go pretty fast on average. I should have actually intended. I have one harvest. How the fuck did that pig get out? What? I'm confused. How did a pig get out? He broke out with my consent. Okay, I have to actually. Oh, the dumbass AI somehow saves them. I'm very hungry, dude. I kind of fixed it. I think it works. What mistakes? Hungry. Godly hunger is taking me. I don't want it to take me out, so flour, crackers, and so I got all on the list. We're kinda jerks. Like one of those. I don't know. Let's say $200. So fuck up. That's the fuck. That's gonna fuck you. Eat $200. Yeah, I'm CEO. I don't have any money. Yeah. Infinite. There's no infinite. That's only finite. Alright, let's make some baguettes. Because I can't eat fast food, so we'll just... Did I have any left over? One. And one stick, so that does it. Alright, you had 2 bamboo. Nice. Okay, so I got more sand and I got a bit more clay, so craft it. Got that thing mold. Alright, so we'll do this. We'll do this. I think we did it. Wait, only off or something? No. Okay, next thing. It's optional, but we're gonna get it. It's the cook everything task. It costs us so much wood. Let's do this. So it's 0 torches. I'm doing the war set. Dude. Don't care, I'm starving. Barney goes fast. And so does my baguettes. Alright, so all I need to do is nice and baguette. Now we can do it. Just off a baguette. Please, nice. So, well, can't get another mortar. Let's become the mortar. Let me cook the mortar. I wanna get more food. Let's make some baguettes again. Fuck you. Can't get one. How bad hunger is this thing? Oh, it's still not powerful, but it's locked. It's just enough to reach the water. Now we can jump into the water. I'm so cold. Like, that's starvation. Then dog makes blood. Food gets cooked. Then bread does this funny thing. Makes a bread sandwich. Now I need some beef. Because if I cut this open, get some bread, then I can just do this. Actually, it's the steak version. There you go. Beef sandwich. This. Check. So I have 66 already. Alright. I have to eat new stuff, so I can't eat the things yet. Over there. I want to see what baguettes. These things. I think I can make it veggie. Just not worth it. I have another cheesy tilted. And then we have this sliced bread. Just normal. Just good. What do you think? It was so power. Oh my god. My hunger balls. Alright, so I've eaten about 66 hunger balls worth of food. The food was hard. These herbs are not moving. So these things, I guess. Just minor fucking hacking things. I don't like think these are the place to go, and I'm already wasting. Sure, not a lot. The running makes me die faster. So I think the main switching to thing because trouble. Also, Code, I think the Yapper is right now live. You wanna know how I know it? Oh fuck, it's night. This might be be done faster. Go, 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 go. No, I'm not dying in this fucking game. Yeah. I can go back to sleep. And wake up immediately. Feeling speedy. Speed 2. Why did I get speed 2 and it was cotton? Egg. Stuffed egg. Wait, what the? Did it oh. Oh. Wait, oh. Yeah, it gives less, but the fuck you mean you? Dang! You suffered the wrath of goo. Goo goo. Oh. Blue. I don't know why like Discord changed that thing from like 25 megabytes to 10 megabytes. That's a huge downgrade. Why not feel so speedy? Smooth for shaping baguettes? What? Why? Why can you? I mean, oh, you can stay up. Oh no, you have to stop. Alright, to craft the bucket, you need iron the bucket on there. Oh, you need all of this. You need hammer, iron flute. I'm just waiting for coke. I think it's my latest game. It was actually a single coke oven.
Every day, thousands of hatchbacks get created, but only 10 of them are good. This one, it's perfect.
Anti-shitting. Alright, count 31. Fucking, I'm playing Roblox. Why is the Yapper playing Blue Obby? And I'm Steve gaming. No.
Choke on a lemon, Mojang! This game is too blocky and creepers keep blowing me up! Choke on a lemon!
1 star. I wish there was a way to leave a 1-star review. You did. You figured it out. Congrats.
1 star. Too many Italian names and places.
What is this, the 1920s? 1 star. I didn't really go to this place. I went to the place next to it. The CBD store. Yes, you did, Patrick. Yes, you did.
She wouldn't customize to what we wanted to. Feel totally rejected. Elsewhere.
I am so sorry. You do not understand that I would be very uncomfortable performing your wedding ceremony while you and your guests are completely nude. I do not deserve your negative review.
Do not download. My son has to say he died 1 month later. 1 star.
Look at the name. Look at the name.
Well, Spotify said, do not download evil Spotify at 3 a.m.
1 star. I have been a professional medium for 15.5 years and am very sensitive to all of the energy forces that surround us. The instructors are great and the facility is clean. But when I walked into the studio, I was assaulted by dark energy radiating from the Monica at the front desk.
From the Monica. Making it sound like she's like a demonic presence. The Monica who was at the front desk.
The one and only.
Big Bungo's tiny reviews. 1 star. Tried to plug into my computer and it didn't do anything. Tried to plug into my computer and it didn't do anything. With the game in my disk drive, it didn't show up. Amazon customer support said it's for the PS4, but I think that's not true. I think it's for me. Big Bungo! Big Bungo! That's how PS4 games work. You can't put them in your computer. Tiny reviews.
1 star for the lady named Felicia, in desperate need to get her roots done.
Why are there 12 tagged lady? 12 people complain about this lady's roots?
What is the Texas Department of
Texas Department of Poop.
My kids have attended this school for 3 years and we love it here. I found that the majority of the teachers are excellent.
My son was karate chopped in the throat by a Naruto wannabe. 1 star.
Your son deserved it. What did he do? Was he being Sasuke?
Don't apply on hair. 5 stars, by the way. I washed my hair with it. I am losing hair. My girlfriend Rhea left me for my hair. I became sad. Washed floor with it. Now my floor is clean and smells better than Rhea.
Yeah, fuck Rhea.
Fuck Rhea. Rhea doesn't deserve you. By the way, guys, 20% extra free.
1 star. My sister goes here and she's dumb.
I like that 4 people found that helpful.
It's like a 4-year-old that like got on the computer or something.
In college, one of my friends got really drunk and gave her college a 1-star review.
What was the review?
Oh, it didn't make no sense. It was clearly written by someone who was drunk. I don't even remember what it said. I just remember reading it. It was up for a while.
That's
Jeez.
I don't like Chase. The Chase shop. 3 stars.
Yes, I know I said 1 star. I do not like the color yellow, so I always rate 1 star so that there is less of it on my screen. This is a positive review, not a bad review. I am rating 1 star to prevent the yellow. Thank you.
3 stars. Beautiful. But the water was much too wet. And I told my revenge to Hulu.
Yeah, that's good.
Much too wet. And I told my revenge to Hulu.
Yeah, it's gonna get 3 stars from me.
Brought the wife some food from this place, so she left me.
RSPCA tried to take my dog off me for letting him eat the food from this place.
Tried giving a pizza to a homeless man from this place, from here, and he punched me. 5 of us went for food. 1 survived. The rest are dead.
I gotta find out what place this is. We gotta go.
We gotta go.
We gotta go. Disappointed. Why does this case have remove protective film written all over it? Disappointed. Okay.
Oh,
Isn't that the case you
people
got?
found this
The remove
out.
protective film case?
Yeah, isn't that what you wanted to say?
That's what I want all my film
oh
cases to
my
say.
goodness.
Share the meal. Charity donate. 1 star. I love what you're doing, but your ad is annoying and plays before literally every single one of my YouTube videos. If I see your ad 1 more time, I will actively take steps to increase global hunger. Please
What
stop.
are they gonna do? What are they gonna do?
Eat all the food.
1 star. Never been there, so can't rate it.
I feel like they're going off of vibes. Like looking at pictures and going, not my vibe.
Chinese language, 1 star. This is gonna go wonderful. I can't understand why it's in Chinese language and the voices of the characters is in Chinese. Please fix it in the Canadian people can understand too. I'm not gonna read a developer response because
The bag was heavy. I gave it 3 stars because when I put things in it, it became heavy.
oh my god. You people found this helpful. Why? Why are you? Oh, is someone reading that going, oh shit, this person's right. When you put things in bags, they get heavy.
Viewing the gorillas saddens me. They have way better living conditions than I do. Oh no.
Delicious wings. Haven't tried them yet, but delicious.
I know it. I feel it in my soul.
Missing letter. Happy birthday. Absolutely gutted. I've been sat. What the fuck? I have to read this first. Absolutely gutted. I just sat
I've
down.
been
Alright, 63. 3. And for once the quest line begins, I need. Gives me 2. There it goes. All I need is kind of like some. I already have defense by bambooing my entire place up.
Set?
Absolutely got it. I just sat and pulled up all the letters to find the D is missing, but then replaced with an extra A. It's my daughter's birthday tomorrow, and I won't be able to decorate it as planned. Not happy at all.
3 people found this helpful. Who's finding this helpful? 1 star. Didn't actually go in, just walked past. Thanks, David.
Is the dog writing?
Imagine you're like small businesses failing due to bad reviews, and these are the reviews you're getting.
I feel like at that point that can't be the review of failing your business. 1 star, scary. It's too scary. Far, far too scary. By far. I was scared.
That is a really scary scene.
What is it?
Isn't that Kanye?
Isn't it Kanye?
I'm pretty sure it's a Kanye album.
Is it? Oh, I don't know.
Oh, which I mean, in hindsight now, pretty scary.
This is game. 5 stars. This game is horrible. It's a horrible, very, very horrible. My daughter Amelia wanted downloaded the game on her iPhone, and she asked me, and I said, "Sure, my child." But alas, when I returned, she had been died. This game is very cursed, and it's bad, and will haunt, ruin, and rain.
Sure, my child, take phone, download game. 5 stars, by the way. Fucking hated that kid.
Everything and everyone here was amazing. Definitely worth 6 stars even. But I took off some because I didn't have a shirt with a pig on it that said Port City, Utah.
Hi, Logan. This is the owner. This 1-star review really affects our small family business. My manager has goals for customer service, and this really upsets her. Google is used a lot. I'm sorry we didn't have the exact shirt we wanted, but if you didn't have a terrible time shopping here, a change in stars or deleting this would honestly be so appreciated. We've all been working really hard to be sure people have a good experience. Thank you kindly, Logan.
No, I want the fucking shirt. Port City, Utah.
Logan, please.
I need another blueberry. I might have too many raspberries because I only have 10. I only ate 2. Oh, look at that, another gold. Oh. Man, I like fucking hating. Alright, let's see how many guns I have. 1. Actually, the more guns I have, the more speed you get, so yeah. Oh my god, body ran over. Nice, dude. I have like 20. Damn bodies. It does. $10? Yeah. Bubbly? Fun planes, but not cold. Of course, I need to gamble for it, which you get from mushrooms and farming coins. Gotta be waiting for the fucking entire things because they take too long. Sorry, I don't want to. Sorry, I have to make a coke oven. And so it begin. No, actually, it's Stone Age. Okay, so I have to get 4 charcoal. I prefer Pepsi. Mark. With cactus. Holy, that's good. Oh, I can just burn it again. If I can get like 38 coke ovens. Normal cactus coke, which only takes 5 ticks. Except to advanced coke oven. It's shit, and oh my fucking god. I wanna see my cactuses. Nice, I'm going 1%. I have 33% more. I will just start collecting more. If I need more seeds, I can just. Alright. What did I do? What did I do to pass the time? Oh, my objective is just to get a single iron pickaxe head. We'll do the quest, I guess. It. Of course, 13! 13 left until I have winning. How do I get coal? I have to burn coal. Well, where'll I get fucking coal then? What the fuck? Why can't I burn sugar cane for sugar coke? That's right. And change. Alright, so I prefer Pepsi. Oh, my first tools, I need more shit. I have 1%. One extra thing done. I can just scrap it, you know. Alright, so until I can get powerful, why said delete. Alright, this thing. Okay, this is an old jump. So my pig's on an old jump. Alright, finally, dude, we're getting a coke oven. Code, don't watch my live because I'm just going to watch some YouTube.
An emergency alert system is a system that abruptly interrupts radios, speakers, phones, and TVs in order to transfer an important message to the people. These emergency messages range from natural disaster warnings, upcoming heavy weather conditions, Amber alerts, or North Korea playing with their missiles for the 30th time. These alerts are also frequently activated for testing purposes, you know, just to see if everything is working fine. Emergency alert systems, or more commonly known as EAS alarms, are notorious for being scary and intimidating because of the sound that accompanies whatever message is being delivered. If you live in the United States, you've heard this sound before. A lot of people, including me, find this sound eerie. The United States is not the only country that has a system like this. Countries like Canada, Mexico, Chile, China, Japan, and a lot more have an emergency alert system. But what do they sound like? And are they scary? That one question would birth the EAS alarm rating trend that occurred like 2 or 3 years ago. If you don't recall, the EAS alarm trend consisted of people on the internet that would give their honest, personal ratings on a bunch of EAS alarms from around the world. Even my boy Degenerosity hopped on the trend. People typically rated the alarms based on how effectively scary they were. I myself was intrigued by the EAS alarm trend, though I didn't participate in it. Kinda wish I did, because, I don't know, I like giving my personal thoughts and opinions on a lot of things. Once I got myself in the EAS alarm rabbit hole, I came to the realization that 90% of them are fake. The title of this video currently, I say currently because it could change in the future, says something like, what even was the EAS alarm trend? Suggesting that the EAS alarm trend was in some way disorientating or weird. That's because people eventually started to creepypastify the EAS alarm genre for whatever inexplicable reason. Before I get into that, let's go over the EAS alarm genre evolution. It started off as a couple of TikTokers and YouTubers giving their honest opinions and ratings on these alarms. Okay, nothing too abnormal yet. This trend would birth the EAS alarm community, and in this community you'll come across some tremendous work. I don't mean that sarcastically, there's actually some pretty good work, like EAS alarm remixes and Battle for Dream Island inspired short animations. I know the Object Show fanbase is oftentimes ridiculed for having a corny fanbase, but at least these short animations have way more artistic value than any AI generated videos or pictures. You absolutely cannot deny that. Let's split it into 3 different phases. Phase 1, rating alarm. Phase 2,
Yo, Code, look my live. Real quick, look my live, Code. Look at all this. Coke. Oven bricks. Which now can lead me to... Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. That's wrong. Oh, that's wrong. That's not... Oh, fuck. My keys are wrong. I put Alt as Windows and Windows as Alt. How? Shift click. 27. That's more than 26. I launched bacon. Alrighty. Let's make some coke. And we do this, then we do this, then we do this, and this. Boom! Coke oven. Now I can build some random shit I want. Also, what? Why can't I make this better? Why do I need to make this better? Well, hey, that's useful because it's like Coke oven part 2, but currently all it is used for is making charcoal. Which is, oh my fucking god, how many fucking trees is there? I'm playing kind of like I'm playing mostly vanilla vanilla except I hate Pruitt, so I put it off. Like, sorry, I don't want to play the mode where you have to worry about, you have to make new machines that'll use this. Except just the remove oxygen, carbon, because it's too evil and it will instantly kill you on if you don't worry about it. What the fuck are these kids doing? we'll just steal. I have to get steel for a couple days. It must have mini goals like what to do. Like to do like for example, like set myself the goal of getting to the iron head again, pass or after beat it. But I'm mostly going for the pickaxe. The quest. Yeah, wait. Okay, no. I guess I'm breaking my hatchet very easily by wooding. Oh my god, I missed one. Surprise me. What do I? I'm just going to do this. Stop. Actually, I'm going to instantly break it. Oh, quick, safety resin. Did I say safety resins? Wow, small 100. I think I deleted making oh my god, it already grew! They didn't lie when they said bamboo can go very fast. It's already grown many times. Also have more wood to cut. I'm searching all the glue again. Why can you stop going? All I wanted was just a fun experience of gaming. I think I'll go by out of names. I'll probably not do this challenge because it's too hard for me. I'm not gonna go by some names, so just do it. So we'll just and now we're making coke. Charcoal. Yeah, so that's one of the only ways to get charcoal. Which then with iron ore berries? Oh, that's pretty neat. That's actually useful, you know. As well. You just go infinity and get 3 iron nuggets. Okay, nice, I'll give 1 iron nugget. So it's a 1-to-9 ratio for iron. And pretty nicely, by the way. Do I have no bombing coins? This is normally what I'm supposed to see. Walk. I have to walk. No, first black guy. No. What you get there? First I'll have cotton, some heads, and more. So just select what you sow. Alright, and I needed 10 carrots for potatoes! Finally I can make the potatoes, and I got more seeds. Why do these things go so slowly? I need to... I will just do this. Then we'll sneak. Yes. Oh my god. Yes, this is the Dark Empire, also called the Shitpire. No, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh god, no. That's a creeper. They have a pickaxe on me? No. Don't want to die, so I'm taking my pickaxe. Taking my pickaxe. 2 creepers. What's lightning? No. Who the fuck are you? Okay. No. Oh. Oh, fire charge. I can skip. Yeah, normally you're supposed to get fire charges. Just supposed to alchemy, which is you're supposed to need it. But nah, I have a fire, which is pretty nice. Anyways, let's see. Charcoal! Finally, dude, I could start some actual torch making. If I use... Just like... I make 5 with more. Torch base. Let's see here, that's interesting. Okay. Wow, dude, this thing is making me riches. Let's see what bows do. Anyways, I'm gonna AFK. Oh, is my mic even on? Oh yeah, it is. Okay, I'm AFK actually. Wow, 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 wow. I'm eating fucking McDonald's. My mom said like pizza, but then she could not, so instead, other option was McDonald's. Anyways, I'm gonna go actually eat. Oh, for fuck's sake, it's 8 p.m. Yes, not too bad. Bleh. Bub. As if school, I miss a lot of games.
User Zuri.
Days for single iron fucking. That's what I got. I want to try to get it on hardcore. I don't know. Are you supposed to go right now?
User Zuri. F.
Yep. Anyways, cool. Look at my live. I'm currently progressing. Yeah. Oh fuck. Yeah. Anyways, I've progressed a lot. I'm currently still in the Stone Age after 15 Minecraft days. There's been fucking 15 Minecraft days, and we have a single coke oven. Why? Why does it take too long? It's just pain playing gaming. There's another cook oven like how do they like? First, I have to know cook stick of cook however it's not home. Oh look at that, it's still cooking. After I put a single crystal bucket. Magic thing on wood. Oh, I'm cooking. I'm putting all of it into crazy. So I'm doing some. Lola, I can't hear you. Ah yes, yeah. Where is it in English? Page 1. Profile.
Poland.
Alright, so let's make some pepper. I need more paper to make paper. I need water because it's realism. So paper. I have to get either Chad. The Aqua, we could a bug. The ninja. Okay. Let me just talk to me. What the paper? So this is what the fuck is a cellulosis? Only here for the gagging. Maybe the text. Bacon. Now it's paper, papered, get papered. All the big patterns I have. I can now make shovel and pickaxe. Shovel and pick. And then we get put them here. Now I want to make a shovel. All I need is just to do this because I'm rich. Boom. Hello, we got toe. Now, since I have a stockpile fleet, where it is because didn't just oh, and this. Oh! Wow, smart. I was a speedrun eating McDonald's. Cotton. Also iron. Yep. Why can you spell iron? Two. So we go here, we press fleet. Then pickaxe, so it's one. Then we make a shovel. Just one. Boom. That's it. That's it. That's it. Now, it's some tools. Some small. Okay. Make one. What did I make? Two. Well, I know. GNG. GNG. Oh my god. You just make things better. And my first tools. Next thing, tool. Oh, if that's good enough for me. Yes, I'm sure I want to exit the game.
Did you know?
Ah, good.
Did you know?
Is that? I will get with the game. Look at that money. Will I get back on YouTube if I just show money? And there's money too. Ooh! Dollar. Money, money, money. Like, I like how people just say like fair. Like, they just say that and then like, this dumbass. His face. Means nothing. Or just civil. Oh, just fucking escape. Oh, fuck you, game. Just escape it. Why is that? Almost for Tycoon. No fighting. I also pay so. I thought maybe the script was cool, but then you also had to fix the hand gun. And are we done? Yes. Also don't have to just...
Hey Rails developer, ever asked
I'm sorry, don't do that. Possession is no joke, bro, because once the demon or whatever takes control, you're done for. I've experienced possession. English or Spanish, Ma Boys, Frozen, Sascasa, Moves, Can I Get a Hoya, Eat Ayu, Juggler, Why So Serious, Those Who Know, 20 Likes for Clarkson. I was born 2019. I'm Sigma.
What the hell?
Grow garden in real life.
Oh my god, oh hell.
Right now I'm...
Well,
And when I was like playing a game in Roblox, too much memories.
Oh.
Indian food is bad.
Nice English degenerate.
Your mother is detergent.
I just heard you.
Damn, I Sigma.
No.
Level 50 diet, Tum Tum Speedy Sigma, world's smallest skeletal shenanigans impossible, 101% fail. This is nostalgia.
Nostalgia.
Me looking in the mirror, knowing my kids will have elite genetics.
True.
I'm out for myself. I'm not a kid. My screen is not dirty. And I don't use it as a case. And I'm not addicted. And don't rage when my mom takes it away from me. And it is mobile, not a random Italian printer or speedy toilet. I can speak proper English. And don't speak only in Gen Alpha slang and touch grass. And I don't have brain cells. And I'm Indian. And it is not an Indian's gift. It is just that this pampered twerps are rude. Type this in 102 AM, please like. As an Asian, I agree. True. 69 plus 31 equals 100. Mind blown.
Sean.
Back off, loser.
If I saw Hero Brian, I would call my friend Kevin.
Anxiety, keep on trying me.
8-year-old kids, bye.
Rules. No clicking on subscriber. No blocking me. No hacking me. No recording me. No terminating me. No exposing me. No frowning on your video. No swearing. No silencing. No betraying. No harassing. No stealing my video. No hating me. No hating me. No calling me a mermaid. In great rules. I'm lucky guys.
Yo, what the fuck?
You stupid.
Yo, how did I get the score? What the hell? Yeah, that's my best. Hold on. Yo, what?
The guy who invented electricity, Albert Einstein, Isaac Newton, the guy who invented planes, that one guy who stopped World War III from happening, the guy
Look
who
at
invented
this.
cars, the men who made
Hey.
the world map, Abraham Lincoln, George Washington,
See this?
the men who made
Hey.
the USSR anthem, Joseph Stalin.
Someone slapped your bro in front of you. What will you do?
Crazy. Hold on.
We're doing
Wait a second,
Roblox.
I'm gonna send this to
Don't you
my
dare.
friends. This is pretty good. Holy shit. Yo, thanks for
Because you got destroyed,
what is
steal a
that?
perimeter, and now suing Roblox.
You're on a
You
roll.
think it's
Yo! Thank you, bro.
Are you serious right now, bro?
Thanks so much. I didn't even see that. It was lucky. But yeah, thank you so much, bro.
Every right to start his vote hard. And it's stop liking my comments. I keep getting in trouble because no notification is burned. Rules if you break one of it, it's going to get you jail big and terminated forever. No R34, no hate comments, no swear words, no hate to phobia, no WNZ references to the chemo, no begging for anything, and grow a garden. Stop request anything to follow my free secure request. God hate my suburbs. No commenting nonsense. Donkey cry baby Lil Bro.
Ah, yes, I'm
no
gonna
calling
play
cops on me. No
Why
calling
We
channel, no
Lose
baby comments. Stop
the
posting, stop
8
mentioning me.
star.
I posted about MD. Stop calling me young. Fake orange. Orange would never
What
say this
BPM
thing.
is this?
I am so mad I will fart and...
I recently watched. I go to sleep every day hoping I won't ever wake up the next morning. Anyways, welcome to more internet switch ups I'm grateful for. If you haven't seen the first video, go watch it. Before I actually begin, I need to define what a good internet switch up is because, no offense, a lot of you guys don't know what that means. I should have explained this in the first part, but whatever. A good internet switch up is when the internet suddenly shifts their opinions on a trend or person that was bad to begin with. For example,
What is this?
people switching up on Andrew Tate. That is a good internet switch up because he is a horrible dude who pushes horrible narratives. He literally scammed thousands of young, desperate men, and the internet had the audacity to praise this dude for quote-unquote saving masculinity. He didn't save shit. People eventually got fed up with them as time went by. The human trafficking fiasco didn't help much either. Now this dude is basically irrelevant and that is good. Here's an example of a bad switch up. People switching up on Pack God. I actually cannot believe people were shocked that I left Pack God out from my first video. Now don't get me wrong, it's okay to grow up and move on from your favorite YouTuber because their content doesn't appeal to you anymore. That's fine. However, is that really a valid excuse to actively shit on them because, oh, I can't believe I found this guy's content funny. This guy is so corny now. Haha, he was always corny. Can't wait for your downfall. By that logic, I should clown on DanTDM because I don't find his content funny or entertaining anymore. Can't believe I used to watch DanTDM. He's so corny now. Look guys, he's bald. Haha. The downfall is crazy. No shit, people will grow out of DanTDM and Pack God because their main target demographic is elementary and middle school kids. The Pack God switch up is worse knowing he wasn't a horrible person to begin with. Pack God's biggest crime was being a cornball. That's his character. That's his shtick. He's supposed to be cringe. I said in my part 1 video that my video idea came from Tommy NFG's video, so I assume people who watched that video also came to this video. So it's very comical to see people miss Tommy's point in his video that it's scummy to shit on someone you like because they either got too popular or they're quote-unquote corny now. That's bad. However, a switch up is only good if that person or trend was bad to begin with, like Andrew Tate. Now do you guys understand? Now that we got all of that out of the way, without further ado, we shall initiate more internet switch ups I am grateful for.
I cannot do this.
You know how guys will suddenly shift their behavior and voice tone when a girl joins the game lobby, oftentimes looking sad and desperate in the process? That's Elon with Trump. The first switch up I'm grateful for is people switching up on Elon Musk. The fact that people were praising Elon Musk, a billionaire, even before his extreme alt-right phase, is crazy. Billionaires are notorious for not being good people.
I'll kidnap 1,000 children.
Not too long ago, all of Reddit was all over this dude because, heh, heckin' funny me, heh. Wholesome honoris causa. I want to kill myself. Now they completely despise him, and you know what? Good for them for switching up on him. As we all know, Elon Musk has drastically changed as a person. He heavily aligns himself with right-wing politics now, despite him saying in the past that he was politically moderate. Why is Elon going through an edgy middle schooler phase at age 54? Well, it's simple. He has a massive crush on Trump. And you know us humans would do anything to receive validation from our crushes. Elon's right-wing switch-up approach did actually work in his favor, as he would frequently be involved with Trump at rallies, even at the White House. They really were like a high school couple. But as we all know, high school relationships are 90% doomed to fail. They eventually broke up, feeling backstabbed and betrayed. Elon Musk would reveal to the public that Trump is on the Epstein files. A little off topic, I can't believe there are some Trump glazers who still glaze Trump, even after it was made clear that he's on the list. He went from, yeah, we'll get to the bottom of this, to list. What list? It's all a hoax anyway. It's just Democrat shenanigans. Stop bringing it up.
Would you be classified Epstein files?
Yeah. Oh, I do love the Trump administration, guys, don't you? America is great. Why aren't my groceries cheaper? Anywho, Elon Musk is obviously not a good person, so his switch up is deserved. I mean, he literally spent way more time with Trump than with his own kids. Speaking of children, he disowned his own daughter because woke mind virus. Oh, look at this revolting tweet he made towards Taylor Swift. The left wants to make comedy illegal. He can't make fun of anything. I am become meme. Which is president in the world, by the way. Thank you, internet, for switching up on this kid. Holy shit, do I not like this guy.
Bazinga.
Up next we have anti-furries. I'm gonna keep this short mainly because I really don't have much to say about anti-furries. I mean, let's be honest, what really is there to say? This switch up was inevitable, given the fact the anti-furry community is made up of 9-year-old edgelords from Central and Southeast Asia. I don't know why they're always from there. For the record, this isn't me slandering Asians or whatever. I don't need to be accused of being a racist again. Yes, I've been accused of being a racist because of what I said in a past video. At the time, this is just an Indian or Moroccan Instagram user shitting on LGBTQ people, women, and praising Eastern European countries. I was just making an observation, okay? That's not me being racist. I'm sorry if it came off that way. I swear I don't hate Indians or Moroccans. I'm cool with you guys, alright? Let's move on. We all know anti-furries are notorious for following silly ideologies like gay agenda, brainwashed kids, me no like woke, Jesus Christ Sigma, blue-haired girl is not Sigma. Also, look at this flag, look at the color palette. Come on, dude. The anti-furry community has some tremendous work like these badass, ignorant Sigma edits that were made quite a while ago. I actually struggle to find any recent, Sigma edits, owning woke people edits, whatever you call these edits. This is how you know the anti-furry community is dying. You can't really find that much anti-furry edits anymore. Oh yeah, you really showed the furries there. As you can clearly see, normal sane people find you guys corny and funny. It's so refreshing to see people grow up and come to their senses and realize hating on furries is pointless and stupid. Furries undoubtedly get way too much hate. People think all furries are 3D gooners, but obviously not every furry is like that. Some of them are low-key kind of chill. People need to stop confusing zoophiles and furries, because those two are vastly different. The all furries are zoophiles notion needs to stop. How would you feel if I said all priests are kid diddlers? Oh, now all of a sudden I'm the bad guy. All of a sudden I'm the one that's being insensitive now. Oh, but it's okay to generalize furries. Yeah, fuck off. Good job, internet, for switching up on this brain dead community. Like I said, I really don't have much to say. These guys just speak for themselves. When I was in like middle school, I used to love those commentary channels like DP's here and how they like bully people and shit. As I got older, I kind of realized that kind of content wasn't really that funny, and it honestly was just kind of sad to look back at because they kind of just built their careers on hating other people and just talking shit for no reason. And then I realized like, oh man, I was like 13, 14, maybe even 12 when I liked that stuff, so I didn't really know any better. So I think it makes sense why I like that stuff. But then I realized when they were making those videos, they were my current age right now, or probably even older. But then looking back, I kind of realized like, damn, I was watching some fucking losers. It was so bad to the point where I tried being a commentary channel, and no, y'all are not seeing those videos. I had like a high-ass voice, and I thought I was so cool for making fun of people for just having fun online. But then I also kind of realized that that's kind of where the whole bullying online shit kind of not started, but it got much more normalized back then. But take Jacob Sartorius, right? Every single commentary channel was making a video about him and how cringy his music was. And yeah, you could say it was cringe and like it was like kind of stupid and whatever, but he was a kid. Like I don't know what these people fucking expected. I don't think he was necessarily a bad, well, I actually don't want to say that. I don't remember. That's not why they were making fun of him. They're making fun of him because his stuff was just cringe and he was just a kid having fun. That's some loser shit. Moving forward, we have the edgy commentary channels. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? I sure hope so, otherwise...
How old are you?
2016. What an era. A lot of people seem to relish 2016 because of the internet culture back then. And a part of me also feels the same way. I wouldn't say 2016 was the best year for me personally, since it was the year I went through a traumatic event that would permanently shift my entire perception on food and germs forever, to the point where I started to become a hypochondriac. But nobody cares about that. Everyone knows how unfiltered and wacky YouTube was back in 2016. We had Leafius here, edgy iDubbbz.
Over my knee, but I know there's gonna be a lot of people in the audience cringing when
we had Filthy Frank, we had fight compilations, we had everything. And then PewDiePie had to ruin it for the whole class. Yeah, 2016 was great and all. However, I am glad that we as a society have realized that YouTubers like Leafy, RiceGum, and all the other clones that followed his footsteps are practically endangered. Don't get me wrong, edgy commentary channels still exist, but back then, they were like a big thing. They were huge. The meta literally back then was to make fun of random children and calling random people retards. That was the meta back then. Nowadays, it's just making downfall videos, making drama videos, react slop, whatever you want to call it. Back then, it was so brutal, I'm not gonna lie. Like seriously, in order to gain traction, you had to just basically be an asshole. But didn't you make fun of people who like fuck? Oh my god, I can't wait for someone to comment that thinking they checkmated me. Nope, it's not the same. That is not even remotely the same as calling children retard. Oh, this video gives me cancer. Ugh.
Tenders, dans la Megabox, ça c'est du méga lourd, mais à métro prix. Megabox Tenders, 5 produits, 5 €. Ça régale.
Imagine bringing your side project to life just by thinking.
Did this onto stream. Etta-Jack.
I just have Canada.
I'm gonna watch it in a bit. I accidentally opened Microsoft Store.
If I would do this, my fingers would be gone. Yeah. Yes.
But what the fuck is...
Okay. That was pretty hard.
Oh my god, how did I do this?
Metaphor.
Damn, that's pretty hard.
Yeah. Hi, CCX.
So what do I do now?
Why is that? Why is he?
I don't know, man.
What the fuck is this? What on Instagram? Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm not playing beta. You know what I'm gonna do instead? No, I'm joking. I'm not that much of a Vibro main. I'm not that much of a Vibro main. Make screen fit. How does that even work? Like, wait, no. I'm fumbling.
Yeah, totally, because it's...
Like this.
This way?
Is this what you mean? Is this what you mean? Can I do this?
It's you. Oh,
No, but the thing is, it feels better to do this, you feel me? Like, it's just better.
You know there is nothing.
Because like this, you can see my like actual thing better. Oh, it's Taurus's map. This feels like a live slot. Oh, shut up, man.
What?
You know I lost all my skills, so I'm gonna be shit.
No, even fucking TikTok. Big Buck.
You know I only did that Edda Jack just because it's Vibro Slap. The only reason how I did it is because it's Vibro Slap, and that's how I did it. The only reason why. Vibro main, now shut up. I mean, I lost the ribbon. Development super duper hard. We're doing Vibro Slop again. It's not Vibro. Manip Slop. Manip.
On you.
Manip Slop. Pattern manipulation. Can you use a manip? Thanks for the gift, chat. It's pretty good. Alright, cool. So I got a bagel. Let's see if I actually got the... One more chance. Let me see if I actually... Let me see if I actually got the money. 30p, okay. 30 coins, this. Let me see.
Considered pretty stable because we're always going to need engineers, and also has pretty good future growth potential because in the future we're also going to need engineers. That's not to mention you can usually get a pretty comfortable six-figure job, and if you invest that, you can pretty easily be a millionaire by 40. It's really not that big of a stretch. Number 2, we have computer science.
This is so cow. What? Let me see my coin. I only still have 10 coins. Why do I only still have 10 coins?
This. Oh well. Guess I gotta travel all the way to the other side of the map.
Yo, hi. Why are you chewing so loud? Don't mind. You are on it. Yeah, you are on a roll. It's 60 coins. It's a TikTok gift. You see the stuff? What do you mean? What do you mean you see the stuff? See what stuff? Also, I might have homework, so I might, you know, I might go and like at best, like 15 minutes. I can stay for at best only 15 minutes. What do you mean? I was using different account. What do you mean? On TikTok? Oh. Which TikTok? Were you the one saying? You used to act for some stuff. I thought that was Charlie or something. Are you catfishing or something, bro? I bet you are. You deserve the donuts, thank you. Because she changed her username. You got hard with this stuff. Yeah, I know. Now I'm just chilling. I was more about eating. This game's kind of boring. Why is Brochacho playing steal the generator? What if I just steal your generator? What about that? What if I steal your generator? What about that? This server is so bugged. You have 2.4 trillion? How? I'm stealing all your gens, bro. I'm stealing all your gens.
Thinking about it. Meat base 40.
I need to pour bleach in my eyes. I did not say anything like that in any of my previous rant videos. Am I calling random children retards? Did I go after anyone, like, specifically, personally targeting someone? Did I? No? Exactly. So don't even try to be a smart ass and be like, oh, but you make videos of you making fun of other things, so you can't really talk. Brother, just stop. And if I do poke fun at someone or something, it's because they deserve it. Like, I really can defend Sigma edits. I really can say, well, you poking fun at Sigma edits is not cool. That could be someone's personal interest. How dare you target bigoted, misogynistic, homophobic edits? Oh, you are so cruel. You're no different than Leafy. You make fun of funk? Oh, yeah, guys, you got me. I'm a hypocrite. I'm going to throw myself into the trash can. I kind of rambled there. I apologize. It's because I just know there's going to be some guy in the comments trying to be a fucking smartass. I do apologize. Moving forward, Leafy's 12-year-old fan base grew up and realized, yo, this guy is low-key weird. I mean, the dude basically bullied random children, as I stated earlier, on the internet and got flowers for it. I can confidently say that because I was 11 years old once and consumed edgy commentary YouTuber content, Leafy included. I don't think you understand how much of an asshole this guy was. He wasn't given constructive criticism in the slightest. He was, for lack of a better word, bullying.
Guys, just because I'm talking about this kid, this rich mother, there's gonna be an assload of comments, which, like, he's just a kid, and you're harassing him, bullying him, and pretty much killing him in real life. You should feel ashamed, you sick, goddamn asshole. I mean, your entire channel is just...
Has this ever happened to you? It's the year 2000, you're on the development staff of a game called Animal Crossing. Your boss said, we want to be able to play NES games inside Animal Crossing. Well, that would be really cool. You've been hired to make NES games run on the Nintendo 64. You need to learn how the CPU works, how the picture processing unit works, and also how the audio processing unit works for both consoles. And then, 25 years after you figured it all out, someone on the internet made an accuracy test ROM and ran it in a NES emulator and gave you a list of 115 things you did wrong. Has that ever happened to you? Well, as it turns out, that did happen. And it all began when an interesting thought entered my mind. The Wii Virtual Console is banned from several speedrun categories on speedrun.com. Why is that? And instead of awkwardly asking the moderation staff why that is, I did what a normal person would do and wrote 15,000 lines of fully competent assembly. The code I wrote, that's 125 things you might be doing wrong with your NES emulator. Did I say 125? I meant 780, because these tests all have multiple error codes to narrow down specifically what the emulator does wrong. Without further delay, I'm going to introduce my accuracy test ROM. Accuracy colon. Link to the GitHub switch. This is an in-ROM cartridge specifically testing for behavior present in the most common revision of the CPU and GPU chips. Attention, if you were looking for developing a NES emulator, you may want to consider running my test ROM. Decades of old and in some cases entirely incorrect accuracy test ROMs may have put the accuracy of your emulator at risk. In this video, I'll showcase the Nintendo emulators wrong, and if applicable, how that affects the
unique jackpots by checking your jackpot menu and winning a game's jackpot now. Is this actually just gambling in Roblox and
by completing the tutorial, you unlock the ability to play the NES game inside the N64 game.
I don't get it.
And through the power of computer science, I was able to run my accuracy test ROM on this emulator. Now, unfortunately, I think this emulator is hard-coded to use the pattern data for Excitebike despite my best efforts, so it looks like this, which is not ideal. Before we start talking about the results, let's understand what we're looking at here. This ROM has 20 pages of tests, and each test is a check for some specific behavior from the Nintendo Entertainment System. For example, let's say that ROM is not writable, because that's a pretty easy test to understand. Suppose you want to verify that read-only memory is not writable. The best way to go about doing this is to have a specific address on the ROM with a known value, attempt to write there, and then read from that address after the attempted write. If the value is different after writing there, then the test has failed. And to run my test on my ROM, you can simply move the cursor over that test and press the gateway. Before we see the results of every test, let's take a look at what we're testing for. We've got some using CPU behavior, some edge cases surrounding address wraparound, 9 pages dedicated to the unofficial opcodes, interesting interrupt behavior, interesting DMA behavior, audio shift behavior, power on state, some picture processing unit edge cases, precise frame timing, sprite evaluation, this really obscure PPU behavior, and some more CPU stuff that relies on a lot of properly emulated edge cases, which are difficult to verify. And now, let's see how Excitebike 64 does on these tests. Here are the results of every test in a table. The columns are the 20 pages of my ROM, and the rows are just the index into a page. This table can actually be generated by my ROM, but I had to do some Photoshop here. Not because I never figured out how to make this emulator use my ROM's graphics. Rather, it crashed in a lot of these tests. All the X's here are tests that crashed the emulator. Most of these crashes occur when running an unofficial instruction, but this emulator also crashed running the decimal flag test. I honestly don't know what could have gone wrong there. So anyway, this emulator passed 5 out of 125 tests. You might be thinking, wow, that's awful, but that's actually part of the course for an emulator made in the year 2000. Oh, and by the way, this emulator cannot run Super Mario Brothers. Due to pushing the wrong value for the return address of JSR instructions, the concept of a jump table simply doesn't work on this emulator. So, let's get a final evaluation for this emulator. First of all, consider this emulator is unable to play Super Mario Brothers, and immediately giving this emulator a failing grade. Keep in mind, most of these tests are for edge case behavior, things that don't normally affect the gameplay of any first-party titles. Passing 5 tests out of 125 is an alarming score, but very few of these tests would actually prevent a first-party title from running. So in summary, your Excitebike was fine, but that is the extent of this emulator. But this was only the humble beginning. Let's move on and talk about the emulator.
Gambling is never worth it.
There's no official name for this emulator. The Animal Crossing disassembly refers to it as KSMAS. This emulator was actually reused quite a bit. It was used in Metroid Prime, The Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition, Super Smash Bros. Brawl. The most notable use of this emulator is the Wii Virtual Console, shown here having the exact same results as KSMAS. But also, the screen is darker, for some reason. In my opinion, the most important tests in this ROM for determining if an emulator is good enough for speedrunning are the frame timing test. Imagine you're at a
This
bus
is
stop.
okay.
At the end of
Never
the bus
gamble,
arrives,
kids.
except on the bus
Never
line of the which for this analogy
Gambling
is
is not
if the maintenance takes too long, you wait an entire additional frame
what
for the bus to
happens
arrive.
when
You might not think of it this way, but when you enter World War Level 6, you are experiencing 11.95 frames of lag. But of course, if the maintenance ends in that 0.05 frame window, the bus can still arrive on the 12th frame. While most of this maintenance period is deterministic, some factors take up a variable amount of CPU cycles. The game wants to compare the values on the HUD scoreboard, as well as compare the color palettes of Mario based on its power-up state, in what is easily the most poorly written subroutine in the entire game. By manipulating your score and power-up, you can cause just enough additional lag to cause the bus to miss. However, on an emulator with improper frame timing, the 0.05 frame window could be larger, resulting in no lag frame when one should be present.
I'm serious right now, man.
So you can see why failing these tests is a pretty big red flag. FCEUX, shown here failing these tests, was used to create the worthless hassle Super Mario Run. However, inside World 3-1 in 17,407 on the test, due to improper frame timing, and edge case known as NMI suppression, should have occurred, but did not. The result of which is, on actual hardware, a lag frame. But under these exact same conditions on the FCEUX emulator, the lag frame is not present, hence the damage to speedrun leaderboards. In addition to the frame timing, well, there's a lot wrong with this emulator, but most notable for speedruns is the lack of unofficial instructions. Speedruns featuring arbitrary code exploits, such as the 80% run of Super Mario Bros. 3, involve executing code from RAM. Since RAM is, in most cases, not easy to manipulate, there's a high probability of executing unofficial instructions. By lacking the official instructions, you can very easily run code that should crash the game, but instead does not. Once again, we're looking at some alarming results. 10 out of 125 is still not great. That being said, it didn't crash running any of my tests, so I'm gonna give it some bonus points. I'm giving this emulator a C-. It's far from perfect, it has some weird quirks, but it runs pretty well. In 2004, Nintendo released the classic NES series for Game Boy Advance, which was a NES emulator for the Game Boy Advance.
If gambling
The
is
first thing we noticed is that the
worth it, why
graphics are
would
just,
casinos
well,
exist?
Mario has seen better days.
They
Running
run
my test ROM on this
solely
emulator is a bit of a mess.
they-
For the recording here, I modified the
they
ROM
run
to test that would
solely
crash the
on
emulator, simply return error to 0, which allows me to generate that table. And just to look at it, all squished like that, that's great. It passed the
Where
board
do they
test.
get the
Alright, the
money?
final
How do they
evaluation.
show-
It does run Super Mario Brothers, so it's not failing, but wow, these results are rough. It crashes in two of my tests,
only
and the
reason
ones
why
that it
they're
passes
still
are
here,
not particularly
the only
impressive.
reason why they survive,
This is
like,
passing, but
economically,
barely.
is because
But in 2011,
that-
the Nintendo
that
3DS
earning
was
money
and with it
from
came the
the
Nintendo 3DS virtual console. Scoring 17 out of 125, this appears to be Nintendo's best emulator yet. It does crash after test though, so let's talk about that. The unofficial instructions are an interesting case, though they still act as no-op instructions, leaving all registers or RAM unaffected. They do have the correct number of operands, which is a step up from all the previous emulators. And what I found to be most surprising is that the unofficial LAX and SAS instructions are fully implemented. Well, except for LAX Absolute with offset X, which is incorrectly emulated as it doesn't affect the A register. And though the ISC instructions are behaving like no-ops as well, for some mystery reason, ISC Absolute with offset Y doesn't have the correct number of operands. And both the zero-page forms of ISC crash the entire...
The boss fight is harder to reach than the boss fight itself again. I'm gonna crash out.
Augment Code is the best.
Pourquoi Kinder Bueno est-il si bon? Parce qu'il est fabriqué en Normandie, dans la commune de Villers-Égal.
Avec la plus grande attention.
I'm gonna all jump tower. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. All I don't care if I fail, you feel me? Like I won't have a it's just fun to argue. What?
This is quite good stuff. Oh lord. Guess I just have to keep throwing my head at it again over and over, just like 12 times. I'm about to go. Oh wait, I shouldn't be saying this, right?
No, I'm talking about the TikTok thing. Their nation is they can convert those back to money. It's more like a shrub.
Oh.
What's going on, guys? See your fire bats, creeper sounds, but eventually if your warp gets too high, it will spawn a wither in your base. So you have to be careful. I've seen it happen to people. The quest lets us claim some stuff to remove our warp. I guess I'll go with sanitizing soap. I actually don't know what's best. There's bath salts. I'll get the soap. Look at that. Alright, so in the quest book, we're trying to get to the crucible. We actually need this guy. So it looks like there's Tech Forger Bro inside of the Twilight, and we have to find all the different types of Thaumcraft ores, which are also in the Twilight. So that's gonna be fun. Catherine's sleeping. Well, there goes the cat.
What am I doing?
Alright guys, it's been a little bit of time since that last clip. Here's the situation. If you look at our map here, we have only found one of the Thaumcraft ore veins. And in order to complete this quest here, we have to find all the different ones. So we got Aqua and Ignis, but we still need Air, Terra, Ordo, and Perdido. So I think that's like 2 separate names. But you know what I realized? If we go to our medium voltage tab over here, we're very close to the portable prospecting tool. This will allow us to find ores way easier. But in order to make this, we're gonna need a bunch of MV circuits. We're gonna need 2 to make the thing in the first place, and we're gonna need 1 for the sensor and flawless emerald. I'll deal with that when I get to it. Well, what's the big deal? We just need to make some MV circuits, right? Well, the big deal is it's gonna cost a lot of these diodes. And if you remember from last episode, these things are a pain because you need gallium arsenide dust. And right now we can only do the molten glass recipe, which only gives us 2 diodes. That's lame. But we already have annealed copper. We can actually do a recipe that gives us 6 diodes, but we need molten polyethylene. That means we need plastic, and there's a couple ways to do it. You can either go down the plants route, or you can go down the oil route. So we have gotten some oil cells from quest rewards. I think they came from LD loot bags or something. So I made the super scuff oil to polyethylene setup again. That our oil gets passed on to this chemical reactor over here. And all the tech actual cobbles. I am very happy I found this texture pack. Even cobble. It looks like actual cobblestone for modern Minecraft. I'm just gonna tell people I'm playing 1.20 now. They have no way to know. Also, I've been slowly upgrading our tool now. And over here, we started messing around with IC2 crops, aka industrial craft crops. Basically, you make these crop sticks, and then you plant stuff on the crop sticks. You can kind of see the crop sticks there. Let me pick some of this Terra wort, and yeah, now you guys can see the crop sticks better. Also, that didn't even give us anything. Did I get Terra wort? Yes. So Terra wort's actually pretty cool. It'll remove negative status effects, and looks like I haven't eaten it yet, so let's go ahead and eat this to get some extra parts. Anyways, the point is, if you right-click a sapling onto these crop sticks, you make a little bonsai tree, and you can right-click it and harvest some wood. Look at 8 blocks from that. It'll either give you wood or saplings. So that's pretty cool. If only there's a way to automate. We'll take a look in the back here. I already set that up. Check it out. So we got a whole bunch of bonsais here, spruce bonsais, and then over here we have a low voltage turbine that is powering a crop manager. This thing is awesome. It literally just picks all the crops around it in a 11 by 11 radius, and it looks up and down 3 blocks. Meaning, with one of these machines, you can see it just picks the blocks. You can make 3 separate layers. And as you can see, I've already kind of marked them out. I'm using garden soil. Garden soil is super easy to make. You just need dirt, sand, and a little bit of seed oil, and you can make it inside of the assembler. And we're getting seed oil by extracting peanuts. I planted a bunch of peanuts inside of the
Oh shit. Never mind, it's just a
ago, I had an ancient pre-ChatGPT AI on nothing but the names of levels from Mario games. There were a few funny ones, but I didn't initially consider it interesting enough for a video. But recently, a regular viewer of the channel named Bill Dengu made a mod of Music Mario Bros. Wii where all the levels are themed around the names that the AI had generated. So in today's video, we'll check out all the levels that they created. Let me know your favorite level in the comments. Stage 1, Large Stone Bridge. Can we get some cooltext.com logo on screen after? Large Stone Bridge. Excellent, thank you. You do great work, I appreciate it. Let's check out this large stone bridge. Well, this is large and it's a stone bridge. No, I appreciate the detail in the stone bridge. And then the first dark one. Oh, there's a second one. I wonder what the third one's gonna be.
How did I fumble this?
Oh my god, there we go, that's the third one. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen. And if then I look away.
I felt it even jump.
There's a dive I would never Kaiser block. I didn't think that you would, but now that you said that, I am wary of the fact that there may be a Kaiser block, and I'm going to look. Okay, it seems safe. Okay. Oh, it's snowing, that's nice. Alright, that was good. Large stone bridge. Pretty happy it's not in the real game, though. Next up, we have... Oh, this is number 2. So, okay, get your cooltext.com ready. We have Stone Cliff's Edge, number 2. Thrilling spine coaster platforms have come under attack. That's good. Alright, let's Stone Cliff's Edge. Very fancy highlight. And now the Cliff's come under attack. Oh my god, no, Koopas! Damn, he's vertical, that's crazy. Oh, thank you for making sure it doesn't build up too much speed. That would be heartbreaking. Alright, another Bill Dengu banger. 6-3. This one. The name of this one. Get your cool text ready, everybody. Spike statue through. Wait, we can't go there. Thank you. I appreciate that you kept your reference on screen. It's just normal 6-3, but spike-ified. Spike-weified. I thought maybe I could make it. This is an absolute work of art. You can't even reach it. What is this? Why is he bigger? It's another stone spike statue. This is the same one, but clearly not. He's got an Acronine now. Thank you for the giant spike ball. Incredible work. Hold on, enemy ambush 1 is here. We gotta do all the enemy ambushes. I didn't realize they were named. Okay, this first enemy ambush is called. Everyone got your cool text out? Alright, we got land of flying twisps. Are these twisps? What twisps? Does anyone know? If you know, because you're googling it right now to put in the video to tell us what they are. Oh wait, they are random. You're right. Oh shit, they are random. Okay, what if? Oh, it's like a guessing game. We have to figure out which one is the land of flying twisps. That could have been land of flying twisps, or it could have been Bruiser's swinging chains castle, or it could have been twisted skins. Okay, this one is Bruiser's swinging chains castle for sure though. I'm not seeing the swinging chains, but that's okay. Okay, this could be the flying twisps. I think maybe these are the flying twisps, and then the other ones were the twisted skins. Okay, now we can move on to 6-4. Oh shit, this is inspired by 3. We have search for FC keys, and then we have cloudy ovation, and then of course cloudy with a yank out. How is he producing nothing? He can't have any children. I've never thought about using these cloud blocks as like tiles. I'm gonna be careful on the ground behind them because I know they spawn. Oh no, I gotta do this one now. They spawn latitude. Oh, I didn't really think that one through. I'm going about it wrong. I should be going down here.
The reason why I think
oh god. No, I'm just waiting. Alright, we gotta send it. Shit. I feel like I'm intended to jump across these creepers. I will give it a try. I won't complete. So like, that's awesome, bro. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. Oh, is it a vine? Oh, just stuff here log. It looks like it might be a... Sometimes I forget that there's also some light trolling in these.
Why can't I do
Is it that? Not real. I was about to try again. There's actually, like, accidentally a really interesting level idea, I feel like. No, we can live here. We can absolutely live. Please. Okay. Yeah, it's way harder to cancel out of that. I don't trust you. Okay. What is this shit? That's just the end? Okay, cool.
Did I get all the star coin? I don't think I got the third one.
There's Nightmare Mario East. I'm waiting for the blocks. No, it's not. Okay. Alright, I missed opportunity, honestly. One of these is gonna have to hide the block, but I'm not gonna be cautious about it. I'll just let it happen. Okay, interesting. There it is. Okay, so whatever that platform is that I landed on is like our cue to know that there's a title block coming. Any more? We can take it a bit slower. Oh, there's the FC key! So like... I should have known. I even checked, but I didn't check cautiously enough. The fucking invisible wall bounced me off it! I'm so mad. I have no idea what the key does. I didn't play test this part of the hack. Thank you for bringing my playtest to the first start. It's not possible. A bit late to tell me that, but you know what? Thanks. So we're not grinding that anymore because apparently it's not possible. But we have the one-up house change. Get your cool text out, chat. Our favorite sports. Exciting. Oh, they're watching the sports. That's awesome, man. Now we have the fortress. Get your cool text. Graffiti pulls cogs in. And we've got Porky Puffer moat mighty bottomless cogs. And of course we have Porky Puffer moat by the lake. Cog and Porky Puffer's unexpecting. Oh man. Oh god, it's writing. Question mark? Oh, it is lost. You're right. Great. Yeah, that's Dark 1. Damn, this seems fully custom. This is the most fun level so far, though, thank you. This is your best work so far. What is that? Well, I'm expected to get those blocks, because let me tell you, those are not gettable. I don't think the red coin is particularly gettable either. Oh, some Mongolos. Exciting. This is kind of a normal level. I'm kind of surprised. I don't know how long I have until the poison gets here. There we go. Or did I take a shortcut? I think I took a shortcut. Bubble. There's a bubble. Exciting stuff. Cool bubble. I should have known doing the cool jump isn't how you get the star coin. Doing the not cool jump is how you get the star coin. It's a troll hack or whatever.
This game is so British.
There we are. There it is. And then I need to actually keep the mushroom. Well, but lucky I have it. Alright, we're going to the item house. We have Spike's Star Life. Feeling like insects with it all. I know exactly what is going to be in these. Thank you. That's Stone Spike though. No, not Spike. Wrong guy. Oh, that's nice. 6-5. Okay, we got a couple here. Got a couple of names. Flame Twister Eruption and Icicle Flowed Lava. We've got a freeze flame level. And there's no secret exit. Oh, Auto Scroll. Is Building actually designed a level for this? Something's going wrong. Something's gonna change soon, I feel like. Oh no, this is the normal 6-5. This is normal 6-5. There's supposedly gonna be some icicle flows. I'm not seeing them. I guess that means there's a lot of level left. This is just throwing stuff. Real exciting stuff. Oh, there's more level. Fantastic news. Oh, and of course it's full stat. Oh, damn, you got me excited. I guess the level couldn't have, the fun part couldn't have been too long. 6-6. Okay, the name for this one is P. Let's go! Alright, chat, this level is called Unexpected Find. So if it's a mini mushroom, it just failed the premise, because that's exactly what I expect to find. You know what? That one, I did indeed not expect that. This next one is, we got 2 names for this one. We have Piranha Plant for Hazard and the Dark Side. That's just gonna be a dark level. It's gonna fucking suck, dude. Oh god, it's so, I already hate it, bro. I never wanted to play a dark level again after the most recent recording of Hard Mario Bros. Meltdown. Coming out.
I hate when females listen to Radiohead. They'll never understand what it's like to be a true social reject. They'll never understand what it's like to be Italian.
Stain master. I can leave a stain on anything just by saying.
Well, why did I do this? I just realized I should have.
I was born with disabilities. I don't know why you want this, but I'll do it for you for money.
Because then I can do
Just because Jesus was a
transgender man
doesn't necessarily mean educate yourself.
You're not even in the same league. See,
Adrian.
the day we were sure my daughter was deaf, we did the famous
hot banging test.
Maybe I'm just stupid.
Look what $1 will buy.
It's been 6 years and I'm still scared of this game.
I'm not stupid.
I secretly goon to mommy ASMR, but y'all won't know, because this will be at the bottom.
What a twin!
$160 for a parking ticket.
Nice, how fast?
Did you just ask me how fast I was going on a parking ticket?
Do you think you can take a werewolf?
Yes.
In a fight?
I have password 123123 alley everywhere.
I did the jump.
I renamed it. And every time she makes a mistake, I'm removing a heart until it's done for good. Don't got time to lose in 2025.
Bro gave her a health bar.
Korea's birth rate so low that Squid Game had to CGI a baby. Let that sink in.
Why is that damn sink always outside? Is there like a good 9/11?
Huh?
Like something so insanely good happening in one day, on the same scale as the tragedy?
9/11, but from the perspective of Osama.
Stop racism.
Absolutely. Racism has no place in this world. We rise together, equal and united.
Write a funny text for this meeting.
How I look at my blind girlfriend, listening to her talk about her toxic exes after changing my voice for the third time this year.
It's like 8 minutes. It's like 8 minutes now.
When I was 10, my parents told me you were getting a divorce. But I thought they said you were getting a horse. So I started jumping and saying yay, and my mom got so mad.
She flushed my hamster down the toilet.
I really like
Which Spider-Man has the saddest story? Gwen. Alone.
Gwen.
Can't believe I got to meet Ed Sheeran.
Did you make me or did I?
Nuni Omar has not seen father since 1996.
Just in, Venmo and PayPal users can now send money to the U.S. government to help pay down $36.6 trillion national debt.
Why was it open?
Thinking about writing a book.
I'm 32.
What?
So, how did they do it?
Running
2 people over, drunk driving.
You're this close to finish. You're this close to finish. You're this close. After 4 years of failed breeding attempts, the zoo discovered both hyenas.
This is my normal speed.
Gay Muslim vampire book recommendation.
I'll stop failing.
I like religious angst and gay vampires. Possibly my favorite thing in the world. Unfortunately, the genre is... I do understand why, but I feel that there are other gay vampires.
Now get this.
That's when the subcommittee had the reality.
Mine being among them. The non-monotheistic. But if there is such a thing as
Gay Hindu vampire novel, or gay Taoist, or gay Buddhist vampire novel.
What the fuck is this?
I would be extremely curious. To the point I wouldn't really need the angst. That just sounds interesting as freak. I understand what I asked for is a bit niche. I would even settle for... I'll lose...
This is how much
I
Olivia Squizzle.
I walked
No
off.
shit. Sydney Sweeney gained 13 kilograms for her role in a new film.
What?
That's a KG. Ray William Johnson is, unfortunately, Filipino.
Unfortunately,
Is it legal for a woman to be a governor?
No, that was
So sad and wrong. Why? Basically slowly destroys the ecosystem. How do it? Can't let you explain it?
No, I am 22 and I keep myself. Is this okay?
I'm a 49-year-old man and I love to keep in my pants now. I love it.
No, I failed this jump.
You're not alone.
How do I even do this jump? How do I even do my PB jump? I'm so cocked. When I get in here, I better not fail this.
Commence maintenant. Profite de 6 semaines offertes et reçois un sac de sport. Boost ton mood avec Basic Fit.
Over the years, 4chan has become infamous thanks to a handful of events that involve internet vigilantism.
Do we even know who is this 4chan?
Today we're going to be talking about one of those events. It's actually kind of a deep cut. It's the tale of a time when 4chan users banded together to launch a trolling campaign on a mother who opted to punish her children in a public way on the internet. So what exactly did the kids do? Why were they being punished? Well, apparently eBay user Danny21, the mother in this situation, had discovered that her bathtub was completely destroyed by her 2 boys, who were playing with Beyblades in the tub using it as a battle arena. So as punishment, Danny21 snatched up these Beyblade toys from her kids and put them up for auction on eBay. This not only was a punishment, but she had planned to get some money from this auction to go towards fixing the bathtub itself. But what she got instead was the users of 4chan's B-board swarming this auction and completely fucking everything up. This is the story of how 4chan messed up this mom's Beyblade eBay auction. This video is sponsored by Extra Wallets. My link folder. So if you win this auction, don't play with in the bathtub. You received a quote of $500 to replace the tubs and tiles and soap holder plus labor, of course. They have approximately $125.67 in their piggy banks. That will also be going towards the cost. We will use the profit from this auction towards the balance and then it's on to other toys. Good luck bidding, PayPal only. I'm sure Danny posted this listing expecting to have several eBay users stumble upon it thinking it's cute and maybe, put in a legitimate bid to buy up these Beyblades. But no, that's not what happened at all. And that being said, on February 5th, the auction would get its first viral boost when an image of the entire listing with Danny's description was posted to the rpic subreddit with the caption reading, "The saddest eBay auction." Most of the reactions from the Redditors in the thread seemed to be laughing at the post, finding the idea of some disgruntled mom punishing her kids publicly online like this to be funny. But not everyone thought it was funny. There were some that thought publicly humiliating or shaming your kids in this way on the internet was pretty jacked up. Quote, "These parents are pretty fucked up. When you have kids, you have to assume collateral damage. You can't expect your kids to pay for stuff they messed up while being kids." And Reddit wasn't the only
community whose interest was piqued by this post. 4chan's B would enter the battle. So what did B do here? Let me set the stage. eBay's biggest draw as a website obviously is the auction feature, where if you want to buy something, you can place a bid and oftentimes get a better deal on it by placing a bid than if you just went and bought it outright at full price. And naturally, if an item is highly sought after or there's a lot of attention placed on one item, you're going to have guys bidding up the price hoping they can win it before the auction timer runs out. Normally, this would be a good thing for a seller like Danny21 because in theory, that would mean she would get more money for her listing of Beyblades to go towards paying for this tub. The only problem is that if you really wanted to, you can submit fraudulent bids, fucking up the entire system. And while eBay will likely suspend your account if you're caught sending in fraudulent bids, for throwaway accounts or for people who don't really care about their eBay account, the system can easily be abused by bad actors and you can have fake bids bringing the price of items up, pretty much ensuring that you won't get an actual buyer because the price is sky high artificial. And that's pretty much what would happen in this situation. The same day that the Reddit post was made, a post was created on 4chan's B with an image of the kids and a link to the eBay listing. Users quickly became engaged in the replies, joking about the situation and theory crafting ways that they could mess with Danny21 for posting this and putting her kids on blast. They decided that the best way to do it would be to artificially increase the price of the listing using the method I discussed earlier, which in turn would likely prompt eBay to terminate the auction outright, screwing things up for Danny. So they got to work sending in fraudulent bids to Danny21's Beyblade auction, causing the price to skyrocket.
We like the stock. We like the stock.
It began at $69, but after several hours passed, it got insane.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Within a few more hours, it goes to $10,000, eventually reaching ludicrous levels like $500,000. And by the end of the day, you get to just under $1 million for this bag of Beyblade toys. Alongside this price gouging, we started having 4chan users taunt Danny21 through eBay messages with stuff like this. I work for a construction company specializing in refurbishing buildings for use as office space. My 2 children love Beyblades. I ran across this auction and was actually quite horrified. I mean, I'd never considered that we could use these things for stripping buildings. Amazing when you consider my kids have been playing with them for a couple of years. Based on your own experiences, how many metal Beyblades do you think we would need to let rip to strip a 1,200 square foot warehouse? And how quickly would they accomplish the task? Yours in Christ. Realizing she was getting screwed with, Danny21 responds with this.
You plan to pay over $9,000 for Beyblades. Of course, this is a joke to you because this has been a problem all day, and I'm going to report to eBay. Thanks.
And this was B just getting started. Next, they got to work creating various Photoshop edits of the kids. 4chan was certainly having a good time with the event. Unfortunately, though, it wasn't all harmless fun here. As to be expected from some of the more unruly members of B, Danny21 was doxxed, which resulted in personal information being spread across the board. Not the best look. The situation went from pretty harmless to nasty after this dox. Some users felt like she deserved it for putting her kids on blast. This was some 4chan justice, but I think you and I both know that doxing somebody for this is taking it too far. Hell, doxing here could actually put more than just Danny21 in danger. It could endanger the whole family in the process. After much chicanery from 4chan and all of the fake bidding and incessant messaging, the infamous eBay listing was removed from the site, and it was assumed that their intervention prompted eBay to remove Danny21's listing. It looked like Danny21 would be paying for these bathtub repairs out of pocket. Closure on the situation came sometime later after Danny21 got in contact with the editors of KnowYourMeme.com, and in their correspondence, she revealed the details of what caused the listing to remove it. I wanted to let you know that eBay took the listing down because of all the fake bids. We do have the option to relist. I did not violate any eBay codes, but we are undecided if we will. We received several hundred emails in the hours that we had the listing up. Most of the emails were not very nice and not sure if we are willing to deal with that again. Evidently, she was pretty sick of the entire process and didn't want to try her hand with the internet again on this Beyblade listing, as she would run the risk of getting the ire of 4chan again. And that brings us to the end of the story. I think if anything is to be learned from this case is that you should never involve...
C'est si bon.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Tornado Survival, Season 5, Episode 12, and in today's episode, what we're going to be doing is working on this little crop farm thing. So, what I'm wanting to do with this is I want to do something similar with what we did over there at the cow farm, and I think by doing that, we can add, like, pillars and stuff, and then we can make, like, a little roof area. And I don't know how that's going to look. It might look good, it might look bad, and we will see as time goes on. It's been a while since we've last recorded Tornado Survival, and it's been a while since I've actually recorded any kind of video on this channel. Main reason for that is...
So cute. You're gonna explode yourself, little frog. You're so stinky. Froggy. Dog. We all get ambushed because we're looking at a frog. What are we getting ambushed from?
I'm going to show you the most boring, unique, lame, fun, annoying, interesting, stupid, amazing, terrible, fascinating Sonic game ever. And no, I'm not talking about Waku Waku Sonic Patrol Car. I'm talking about the Sonic game that never ends. I'm talking about a game that's name is Blue Sphere. Or is it? In October 1994, Sega released Sonic & Knuckles, a game that could connect with other game cartridges to create brand new experiences. This was famously marketed as lock-on technology, but another term they used for it was introducing the world's first backwards compatible game. What? Well, to be fair, they're not lying. The same way you can pop in an old PS1 game into your PS2 or a Game Boy Color game into your Game Boy Advance, you can pop old Sonic games into your Sonic & Knuckles cart. By locking on Sonic 3, you got Sonic 3 and Knuckles, a combination of both games. By locking on Sonic 2, you could play as Knuckles in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. But by locking on Sonic 1, you got...
Sound familiar? Everyone's hyping AI coding. You try Cursor, but it just doesn't live up to the hype in your...
This nameless game we're talking about today. For a long time, this game had no real name. The only thing the title screen says is, "No way!" Easily the most aggressive title screen I've ever seen. But if you press the A, B, and C buttons at the same time, you can start the game, and the title message changes to the equally demanding, "Get Blue Spheres!" Sure, that's the goal of the game, but you don't have to be so mean about it. In the 1997 Sonic & Knuckles collection, this game was just called Special Stage Mode. Probably because this game is just a bunch of randomly generated levels made in the same style as special stages from Sonic 3 and Sonic & Knuckles. The game was included in another collection the same year, Sonic Jam, but the game was unfortunately nameless there. For years, Sonic fans had to suffer in painful agony, not knowing what the name of this masterpiece was, until in 2002, we were blessed with Sonic Mega Collection, which finally gave this game a name, Blue Sphere. But then 15 years later, Sonic Mania ruined it by changing the name from Blue Sphere to Blue Spheres, with an S. This name was used again 5 years later in Sonic Origins, so I guess the official name is Blue Spheres with an S and not Blue Sphere with no S. Listen, I love the letter S as much as the next guy, but the simplicity of Mega Collection's Blue Sphere with no S in Sonic & Knuckles works, but who cares about that stuff? Let's actually take a look at the game itself. If you've played the Sonic 3 and Knuckles special stages, then you know the basics of the gameplay. You run around this planet and you have to collect all of the blue spheres on it to beat the level. If you touch a red sphere, the level is over. Yellow spheres bounce you up in the air, and these star bumper spheres bounce you away. If you encircle blue spheres by red spheres, you can turn that whole segment into rings. By getting all of the rings on stage and then getting all of the blue spheres, you get a perfect, which sends you 10 levels ahead instead of just one. So going for perfects is definitely the way to go. You have to be careful though, as the longer you stay in the level, the faster your character moves, which causes the game to become an insanely fast path of your reaction time as you try to finish the stage. And that's really about it, honestly. In total, there are 134,217,728 levels. Technically, there are only 128,016,000 levels, and afterwards, the levels repeat until you get to level 134,217,728. Then, the game restarts from level 1. The reason the levels repeat after a certain point is because of the formula used to determine the layout of each level. It ends up giving the same results for a few numbers due to the math involved. Now, I said these levels were randomly generated, but that isn't entirely true. You see, in video games, levels are never truly random. Otherwise, each level would be an absolute mess. Levels have certain preset constraints and patterns that they have to abide by to make sure it's playable. Blue Sphere is the same way. There are 128 preset patterns made of 16 by 16 tiles, which we can call chunks. 4 of these chunks are arranged in a square, giving us...
You know, just like those items. The bot's too useful if you don't have it. Mom, how the fuck you can make anything that you don't know? Oh, book. Yeah, it lags.
A complete 32 by 32 level, in the same style as the special stages from Sonic Blue Sphere. D for the near the beginning of the game's code, and it just gives some basic information about the game, like its title, when it was made, and what version of the game it is. The header has a unique serial number, which is basically like an ID for the game. Sonic & Knuckles looks at the serial number to determine what game is currently locked on. If Sonic & Knuckles detects the serial number for Sonic 3, then the game knows to load Sonic 3 and Knuckles. If Sonic & Knuckles detects the serial number for Sonic 2, then the game uses a special extra chip in the Sonic & Knuckles cartridge to help run Knuckles in Sonic 2. There are some compatibility issues and missing data from the Sonic 2 cartridge that's needed to get everything working smoothly, little things like changing color palettes and level designs. If Sonic & Knuckles detects the serial number for Sonic 1, then it loads up Blue Sphere. Any game other than Sonic 1, 2, or 3 that gets locked on will give you Blue Sphere, but you only get a single level of it. The level is randomly generated based on data from the ROM header of the specific game. The interesting thing about Blue Sphere is that unlike Sonic 3 and Knuckles in Sonic 2, Blue Sphere uses no data from Sonic 1, none at all. All of the code for Blue Sphere comes from Sonic and Knuckles itself. What this means is, you really don't need Sonic 1 to play Blue Sphere. All you need is a game with the same serial number as Sonic 1, tricking Sonic and Knuckles into thinking the real thing is locked on. To prove this, I decided to do the unthinkable. I coded my own Sega Genesis game. Boom. 60 frames per second, 2 colors, 4 directions of movement. Okay, I know. This game is crazy, but just contain your excitement for just a little bit, okay? We gotta get through the video. If I open up this game's hexadecimal code and I change the serial number to Sonic 1 serial number, when I boot up the game, it should run Blue Sphere. If it loads the Sonic and Knuckles title screen, that means we screwed up. But I did everything correctly, so it should be fine. Wait, what? Oh, right, I forgot the most important thing. In order for Sonic and Knuckles to load Blue Sphere, it needs to know it's connected to a Genesis game and not some random program. It does so by checking address 200,100, the 256th byte of data of the locked on game. And the only thing you need to type here for Sonic and Knuckles to recognize it as a Genesis game is... Sega! Yeah, that's it. That's all you need. So now, if we connect my game to Sonic and Knuckles, it should load up Blue Sphere.
If you want to build an app and have no idea how to code or where to start, check out...
Boom. There we have it, folks. It doesn't matter what the game is or what code it has, just so long as in the appropriate addresses it has the word Sega and the Sonic 1 serial number. Well, actually, there is one more thing it needs. The maximum amount of data a Genesis game can normally be is 4 megabytes. That's absurdly small. Sonic and Knuckles is 2 megabytes, and since Genesis games can normally only be 4 megabytes, this means that the cartridge that Sonic and Knuckles is connected to can also only be 2 megabytes. To sum all of that up, 2 plus 2 equals 4. If the game is over 2 megabytes, then Sonic and Knuckles will only read the last 2 megabytes of the file. Since Sonic and Knuckles is skipping over the ROM header at the beginning of the file, that means it won't detect it as a Genesis game, and it will load Sonic and Knuckles instead of Blue Sphere. I have no idea why they decided to load the bottom 2 megabytes instead of the top, because this basically means that any game over 2 megabytes won't work with Sonic and Knuckles. Or does it? While usually, yes, cartridges that are more than 2 megabytes won't work. The only reason they don't work is because, like I mentioned, the game doesn't detect the ROM header. If you make a fake ROM header at the point where Sonic and Knuckles checks if the game is legit, you can trick Sonic and Knuckles and get Blue Sphere to work. Now, Genesis games being above 2 megabytes, especially before Sonic and Knuckles was released, wasn't common. So Sonic and Knuckles not working with larger data cartridges really wasn't much of an issue, unless you really couldn't live without locking on Vector Man 2. So I've done a lot of talking about how Blue Sphere and Sonic and Knuckles works, but who cares about that stuff? Let's actually take a look at the game itself. If you've played the Sonic 3 and Knuckles special stages, then you know the basics of the gameplay. You run around this planet and you have to collect all of the blue spheres on it to beat the level. If you touch a red sphere, the level is over. Yellow spheres bounce you up in the air, and the star bumper spheres bounce you away. If you encircle blue spheres by red spheres, you can turn that whole segment into rings. By getting all of the rings on stage and then getting all of the blue spheres, you get a perfect, which sends you 10 levels ahead instead of just 1. So going for perfects is definitely the way to go. You have to be careful though, as the longer you stay in the level, the faster your character moves, which causes the game to become an insanely fast test of your reaction time as you try to finish the stage. And that's really about it, honestly. In total, there are 134,217,728 levels. Technically, there are only 128,016,000 levels, and afterwards, the levels repeat until you get to level 134,217,728. Then, the game restarts from level 1. The reason the levels repeat after a certain point is because of the formula used to determine the layout of each level. It ends up giving the same results for a few numbers due to the math involved. Now, I said these levels were randomly generated, but that isn't entirely true. You see, in video games, levels are never truly random. Otherwise, each level would be an absolute mess. Levels have certain preset constraints and patterns that they have to abide by to make sure it's playable. Blue Sphere is the same way. There are 128 preset patterns made of 16 by 16 tiles, which we can call chunks. 4 of these chunks are arranged in a square, giving us a complete 32 by 32 level. Each level has a code that you can enter to go to that specific level. So if you find a cool layout, you can share it with others. So you're probably thinking, hey, if Blue Sphere is so good, then why isn't there a Blue Spheres too? Well, there is actually. Kind of. Like I referenced before, Blue Sphere makes a return in Sonic Mania, and this time they added in some new features. A green sphere which turns into a blue sphere if you touch it, effectively meaning you have to collect these spheres twice. And they also added in a pink sphere which teleports you to another pink sphere. I'm a fan of these additions. It's a nice way to spice up your tried and true Blue Sphere gameplay without straying too far from the unadulterated experience. But if that wasn't enough for you, Sonic Origins gave us new blue spheres, bringing back the green and pink spheres in Sonic Mania with brand new levels. Now, maybe even that isn't enough for you. Maybe you're a little high maintenance, but I get it. This feels more like a Blue Sphere 1.5 than a true sequel. Maybe you like to play fast and loose with your Blue Sphere. You like to roll a little more on the chaotic side of the alignment chart. Well, lucky for you, good old Knuckles Chaotix actually gave us a proper sequel to Blue Sphere with its special stages. Just like in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, in this game's special stages, you have to collect blue spheres. However, it also takes some cues from Sonic 2 special stages as you're moving along this hexagonal half-pipe. Personally, I'm more of a fan of the classic Blue Sphere, but this is a cool sequel. But hey, if that wasn't enough for you, then blue spheres are also in Sonic Mania special stages. You're chasing after this UFO, and by collecting blue spheres, you can increase your speed. There's also blue spheres in Sonic Hero special stages. The ones you have to collect aren't exclusively blue, but hey, it counts. There are a couple of other games with blue spheres in their special stages, like the 3DS version of Sonic Lost World, where you're flying around space collecting blue spheres. But this game completely ruins everything because it calls them orbs instead of spheres. Terrible. Speaking of other names for the titular blue spheres, in the Sonic 3 Japanese manual, the spheres are called balls. So you have to collect blue balls. Do with that information what you will. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, there's a whole playlist of videos.
Very blacks. Give me that. Oh. No. Gambler.
Games being released with crazy bugs only to be fixed later has become a trend in the last decade of gaming, but how exactly did games update before the internet allowed you to easily download patches? Well, a lot of the time, they didn't. If a game had bugs, it just had bugs. The most important part of a game is not the music, not the graphics, not the story, not even the gameplay, it's the deadline. The last thing a game company wants to do is delay their game. You gotta get the game ready by November so kids will have time to ask Santa to get a copy for Christmas. However, back in the early days of gaming, Japanese games would sometimes come out years before their release in other countries. This gave developers time to add in changes in the localized versions. For example, the original Super Mario Bros. Was released in Japan on September 13th, 1985, and it was released only a month afterwards in America. However, the European version of the game would not be released for home consoles until a year and a half later on May 15th, 1987. The European version of the game actually has some bug fixes. In the Japanese and American versions, in every single underwater level in the game, you can clip into the wall above the exit pipe as Big Mario, forcing you to stay trapped there until time runs out and you die. The European version adds a block above the pipe to stop this glitch from happening. Sometimes, though, developers wouldn't wait for an international release to update a game. They'd just quietly release an updated version of the game and stop producing copies of the old version. If you were one of the unfortunate saps who bought the janky version 1.0, well, that was just tough luck. You'd have to go out and buy the version 1.1 if you wanted the fixes. One of the most famous examples of this comes from The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time for the N64. The NTSC 1.0 version of Ocarina of Time released in Japan and America had several glitches, including one where you could steal the fishing rod item from the fishing minigame by using the hover boots as adult Link to glide over the water and then casting your line while you're hovering. Normally, you can't take the rod out of the fishing pond because if you try to leave the area, the fisherman will tell you can't leave while you have the rod equipped. However, the game doesn't check for this if Link is currently casting his fishing rod, because normally Link can't move while casting. So if you cast your line while using the hover boots to fall in the water, this allows Link to move while technically still being in a state of casting. There is no benefit to having the fishing rod outside of the fishing pond as the game doesn't let you use it, but I mean it's cool I guess. In version 1.1, the hover boots exploit was fixed, although doing this glitch still is possible through other means. The 1.2 version of the game features some of the most prominent changes out of all of the versions. Ganondorf's blood was censored, turning it from red to puke green. I was surprised Nintendo even allowed the red blood to begin with, given how censor-heavy Nintendo games were back then. There was also the Fire Temple song. In the first two versions of the game, the Fire Temple music has Islamic prayers spoken in Arabic. These vocals actually come from a sampling CD filled with vocals meant to be used in music production called Voice Spectral Volume 1 by Best Service. In version 1.2, a different song was used for the Fire Temple. Now, you might think that many of these changes were made to Ocarina of Time after the fact, but strangely, every single version of the N64 Ocarina of Time, even the PAL versions that were released in Europe, were all made before the game first launched in Japan on November 21st, 1998. That begs the question, if Nintendo already had the updated NTSC 1.2 version with all of the bug fixes and censored content, why did they release the outdated version 1.0? Well, one theory is money. It's possible Nintendo had already sent the version 1.0 of the games to a factory to be manufactured. Then shortly after the games were sent off, one of the game devs went back to double check the game and make sure everything was good until they realized, oh shoot, this game's got bugs, and oh shoot, we probably shouldn't have blood in the game for kids. So they ended up fixing these issues in the updated versions. Since Nintendo had already sent off the 1.0 cartridges to be made, they would have had to go through the extremely costly effort of throwing away thousands, if not millions of cartridges they had already produced. I'm not sure if Nintendo decided to sell off all of the copies of 1.0 and then start selling the updated versions, or if they just released all of them into the wild at once. Like I mentioned, game revisions back then were usually pretty quiet releases, but I guess this would make Ocarina of Time possibly the first game in history to have a day one patch. Ocarina of Time is also pretty interesting as there were plans for an expansion pack for Ocarina of Time called Ura Zelda, which would be released on the floppy disk drive add-on for the N64, the N64DD. This patch was basically a remix of the base game, increasing the difficulty and adding altered dungeons, kinda like the second quest of the original Zelda. Due to the 64DD's commercial failure, Ura Zelda ended up becoming Ocarina of Time Master Quest for the GameCube, which was initially released as a pre-order bonus for The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker in 2002. If the developers wanted to go the extra mile, they wouldn't just use updates as a way to fix bugs, but also as a way to add new content. I introduce you to the updated re-release, aka the remix. The most iconic remixes are, of course, the new versions of the Pokemon games. Pokemon Red and Green versions were released on February 27, 1996 in Japan. About 8 months later, in celebration of the games reaching 1 million copies sold, in the October 15, 1996 issue of CoroCoro magazine, a new Pokemon game was announced. Pokemon Blue version. Included in each copy of the magazine was an application that CoroCoro readers could fill in with their information. Then they could send in the application to have a copy of Pokemon Blue mailed to them. It wouldn't be until 3 years later when Pokemon Blue was finally made available for regular retail purchase, where anyone could go into a game store and buy it. So the game was somewhat exclusive. Pokemon Blue didn't really add a lot of new content, but what it did do was drastically improve the game's visuals. The front sprites of all of the Pokemon were completely redone. Japanese Red and Green are known for having some, bad sprites. So, in Pokemon Blue, they ended up getting improved. Blue wasn't the most exciting remix, but fortunately, the next version of Gen 1 would set the standard for remixes to come. Pokemon Yellow version, Special Pikachu Edition. This game was released about 2 years after Pokemon Blue's initial announcement, and it completely changed the game. Giving you Pikachu as a starter Pokemon that could walk behind you, letting you get all 3 of the original starter Pokemon from Red and Blue, and featuring other references to the Pokemon anime like Jesse and James from Team Rocket. Releasing remixed versions of old games wasn't the only way Pokemon did updates though. Even more often than alternate versions, players got new content through promotional events. Occasionally, Pokemon would be given away in special events run by Nintendo, CoroCoro Magazine, or other collaborating companies. These Pokemon would usually be downloaded by connecting your game cartridge to a special distribution machine, or by connecting your system to a system that had a special distribution cartridge. For a lot of the early promotions, you actually had to send in your cartridge through the mail to get the new Pokemon. I can't imagine there weren't at least a few cartridges that got jacked up in shipping. One of the really interesting early events was a contest where CoroCoro Magazine readers sent in ideas for Pokemon 2, which later became Pokemon Gold and Silver versions. And the best ones would be selected by series creator Satoshi Tajiri and series producer Tsunekazu Ishihara. The people who sent in the best ideas would win a surfing Pikachu. Of course, I can't talk about video game updates without talking about Sonic and Knuckles. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 was originally going to be one game, but because of a deal Sega had with McDonald's, they wanted to get a game out by the time the Happy Meal promotion went live. So Sonic the Hedgehog 3 was split into 2 parts. Part A called Sonic 3 and Part B called Sonic and Knuckles, both released in 1994. Sonic and Knuckles was a special Sega Genesis cartridge that could lock on to other cartridges, adding new content to those games. If you connected Sonic and Knuckles to Sonic 3, you got the full Sonic the Hedgehog 3 package, called Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Connecting the game to Sonic 2 gave you the ability to play as Knuckles in Sonic 2. Connecting the game to Sonic 1 gave you the greatest Sonic game of all time, Blue Sphere. Connecting it to just about any other Genesis game gave you only one single level of Blue Sphere, which was determined by the data in the game's ROM header, which is basically where general information about a Genesis game is stored, like the game's name and when it was released. Sonic and Knuckles might be the first ever example of DLC-like stuff for a video game. As much as I find old game updates like these amusing and as jank as modern games can be at launch sometimes, it is far more convenient to have the internet to allow for quick and seamless patches.
You need a... not bad. Not bad, boys.
No one told me the team I'm keeping score for canceled. Wait, what? Oh. Come on, really? That's just mean. Well, what do you know? It's me. Yes, that's right. It's Robin again, not Matthew McConaughey, as one of the other videos may have led you to believe. I hope you're having a grand morning, day, evening, afternoon, night, whatever you really want to call it. Let's get going. Brand new 1 kilo bag of peas split open. Oh, I'm gonna be mad. Oh, I see what we're doing today. All right, fine, let's get started. My kitchen now belongs to the peas. Well, okay, think about it this way, my friend. At least your house doesn't belong to the bugs. It said discreet packaging. Oh, I bet it did. You believed it? Home appliance, rotate and vibrate. Oh, this responds to stair accidents. Let's see, please don't fall down the steps. Oh my God, why didn't I think about that? Woke up this morning to find my lights not working and saw this.
Hey Rails developer, ever ask your AI agent to modify a user model and it has no idea about your device?
Just that's cut from scissors. Okay. I hope you had a camera so you could catch your neighbor Dingleberry Smith coming up and vandalizing your property and call the cops or something. My frozen pizza is about 60% burnt and 40% raw.
Oh my god. That seems like a problem with your oven, or your toaster oven rather. What the shit? I have never seen something like that. I told you all, it wasn't me, my Technique, or my toaster oven. Ooh, is it the same guy? Okay, so it's not you, the Technique, or the toaster oven, so it's gotta be something with the pizza, right? Okay, I figured pizza, or not pizza, I figured toaster oven, excuse me. What's the real reason? Do you have a real reason? Behold, my perfectly cooked pizza, cooked exactly as I always do. I'm confident the last one was freezer burnt. Today, we all learned that makes it cook funny. Oh, okay. All right. I would have automatically assumed, and you can't blame any of us for assuming that it would have been the oven based on that burn pattern. I mean, come on. There's no way you could blame us for that, right? But, well, don't buy those again, and don't leave something in your freezer for 600 years. Price of a 5-minute ambulance ride to the hospital. Your total is $1,852. You have one bill that's ready to pay. The total amount is due, see, that's actually wrong. It's due whenever the fuck I feel like maybe one day possibly potentially paying it. Okay? Man, it's that expensive. It's that expensive. And yet, the EMTs that work and run for the company, driving the ambulance, maintaining it, doing all that shit, will make $14 a fucking hour. That's crazy. Wow. Where's all that money going? And don't sit there and fucking tell me it's for maintenance or this or that. Okay? UPS also has to pay maintenance on its trucks, and those guys start at $25 an hour. Hell, those guys might even start over $30 now because they have a union. My brother borrowed one of my books, and this is how I got it back. Telling you right now, if you borrow anything from me and it comes back full of mold, like you left it sitting in the toilet, I'm gonna fucking slap you. I don't care what it is. That's so disrespectful. How can you be that disrespectful? Not only to the object that you don't own and ask to borrow, but to the person you borrowed it from. Just finished squeezing out all the liquid of my homemade butter to see my gem is still missing from my ring. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Oh shit. I'm sorry, man. I don't know what to tell you there. You can get in there. It's time to start digging and squeezing with your bare hands. No, don't do anything. You know what's in there. You can find it. It's just gonna be a little annoying. I have to what? Cancel your subscription from the Australian Community Media. I don't know what that is. To cancel your subscription, please call the Digital Subscription Support Team on 1300 option 2. From Monday to Friday, 9 to 5 p.m., excluding public holidays. You gotta do what? This is getting way out of hand. We've got gym memberships in our house. One of us wants to cancel said gym membership. Of course, you have to go physically into the location to do it. Should be illegal. I don't give a f***. That needs to be illegal. I heard there was some kind of legislation put forward to force companies to allow cancellations via a button press under your accounts page. I know they're not going to follow that. They will never do that. But I am so sick and tired of companies banking on you being lazy and it working. Okay? If your gym is going to play that stupid game of you have to come in to do it, do it. Do it. And if they try and get you to stay, tell them to shut the f*** up and cancel your account. I've had to do it before. Like, I don't like having to be mean, but the policies require that the employees treat you like shit. And at a certain point, gotta start giving it back. This is getting ridiculous. This question on my natural resources policy exam with zero context. All right, let's see. Question 60, not yet answered. Marked out of 2. Can you destroy fish? If that's not true, I don't know what the f to tell you. Like, I genuinely wouldn't understand what to tell you. If that's not the answer, I'm done, man. What do you mean, can you destroy fish? Of course you can destroy fish. In many contexts you can do that. My grandma said she had a flashlight I could borrow, but neglected to tell me it's 40 years old. Oh. So it doesn't really function properly as a flashlight. I mean, to be fair, you're showing us a screenshot, or not a screenshot, you're showing us a photograph of you using the flashlight in broad fucking daylight. Do you have another photo after this of you using it in the dark, where flashlights are used? No, you didn't. Okay, that's really stupid. Thanks, man. Like, don't get me wrong. I know those flashlights suck and they're dim, but you gave us the dumbest photos possible to show that off. This email I got from my HOA. Oh, an HOA. Great. For even more infuriating context, our monthly HOA fee is $800+. What the hell are they doing with our money where they can't hire someone? All right, let's see. Seeking volunteers for light duties. Good evening. The board is looking for owners to volunteer in 2025. No, fuck off. I don't give a shit. If I'm paying you $800 a month and there's also probably another few hundred people doing that, don't you ever have the gall to send an email. I don't even need to read everything else. Fuck you. Remove the waste bags from the, all right, as you're walking the property, pick up trash, okay? I mean, that should be a pretty normal expectation. If you're walking around and there's garbage in the road, sure, pick it up and throw it away when you get home. But, you probably get $10,000 a month. You can hire someone to do it. We know why you won't. You're probably run by boomers, but still, why don't you hire somebody? I'm in a wheelchair, and these are the only 2 handicap parking spots in my hotel. Oh, well, that's interesting. Why? Seriously? Those are the spots they chose to dump shit in? The only 2 handicap spots. They couldn't possibly put their shit anywhere else. Just cordon off a couple of normal parking spots, I'm sure of which the hotel has 500 of to spare. The size of the pasta dish I ordered at, what I am told, is the fanciest hotel in where, India? I'm not sure how to say that, and I'm not going to embarrass myself. Okay, how much does that cost? How much is that? That's 2 individual pieces of pasta. That's beyond unacceptable. Unless that is $1.50 USD, don't you ever bring me that. And that's not just me being a fat American or something. That's insane. I feel like everybody the world over can look at that and go, did you just try to charge me $15 USD for that? Are you insane? Oh, it's a tourist scam. Okay. Want to buy 2 tickets, but Ticketmaster has other ideas. Yeah, single seat left open. Please update your selection to leave at least 2 adjacent seats available. Why? What's the purpose? That doesn't make any sense. I genuinely think Ticketmaster and any other ticket-selling website should legally be completely and fundamentally dissolved at a kernel level, for lack of better terminology in this situation. Banned, fuck off, please die out. Your industry is the most embarrassing thing about entertainment, and that's really saying a lot, considering Hollywood exists. This should be illegal. Oh man, a lot of things should be. What are you talking about? Oh, when trucks block the highway by passing each other at 0.25 miles an hour faster than the other truck. It's incredibly annoying. I feel like I've asked the question a billion times, why the hell do they do this?
We have a mud. Do we have a water?
We swore to carry the sacred light of our dominion into the deepest dark.
Like, genuinely. I've seen trucks pass. I've experienced trucks pass me just fine. So why is it that when a truck is passing another truck, they're not really doing it? Is it some kind of weird inside joke where you're trying to fucking piss us off and ruin our time driving? Is that the only fun you get on the road or something? I understand that truck drivers used to get paid really well, and now your job is completely destroyed by corporate bullshit like most jobs. But taking it out on me on an 8-hour road trip or something like that, if that is the case, which most of me completely doubts. If that is the case, though, grow the fuck up. It's just a little ridiculous. Again, I've had trucks pass me with no problem. Very quickly, faster than a goddamn sports car. But when you're passing each other, you're kind of being an asshole on purpose, and it's really weird that you do that. I'll take paperback, I guess. Let's see here. Jeff Kinney, a library of Diary of a Wimpy Kid 1 through 21 books complete collection box set. Do we want paperback for $88 or hardcover for $3,209? Well, we know for sure that it's just because it's a third-party seller and it's the only option you can get. I don't know why hardcover Diary of a Wimpy Kid books would be that collectible, even if there's 21 of them. I think they're great, but just get the paperback set. 21 books for less than $100 is pretty good, and those are fun books. All right, I don't care what age you are. Diary of a Wimpy Kid it's fun. The first time I ever read them was back when it was on funbrain.com as a kid, and they were just online comic strips, or at least it seemed like that. I knew they were books, but that's how I got exposed to them. So don't spend $3,000 on one book or 21. Don't do that. Happens every winter. Oh, I'm not experiencing that, but oh my god, I have permanently clogged, messed up, horrible sinuses right now. It's great. I love living in a place where the average humidity is like 15-20% or something like that. It's barely better inside my room. It's awful, and my only choices for humidification are a ultrasonic humidifier that spews mineral content and dust into the air, which is super great for my lungs, or a really loud, annoying piece of crap that requires filters. Not really much I could do in between. The shrimp to banana ratio in my bag. The what to what ratio? Oh, I see. Paid off my auto loan 4 years early, and my credit score dropped 128 points. I could complain about this until I'm dead. Credit scores should be banned. Globally, worldwide, they need to disappear. They really do. I feel like we could talk for quite a long time about why they were invented. We know why they were invented. We know when they were invented. They don't make any sense. They are here for oppressive purposes exclusively from the corporate overlords. That's right. I don't like the corporate overlords. You guys.
I just shot this arrow, and it is currently firing at light speed towards 100 different players. We are also blowing up megatons worth of explosives, colliding gigantic machines, and much, much more. Just to take a look at some of Minecraft's most insane experiments. Starting by shooting one wind charge, which launches you this high. And that's cool and all, but what if you were launched by 1,000 wind charges and did the same thing? How many blocks do you think you're gonna get launched?
I think we're gonna go super high, probably this much.
I'm guessing like right here.
I think only one wind charge is gonna actually push him, so I don't know. I just have a feeling.
And with our guesses locked in, it was time to test the launch. Alright, Smiley, are you ready?
Not really.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh my god!
As soon as the blast hit Smiley, he shot over 250 blocks in just under a second.
Oh my god!
Which means Fan's prediction was the closest. But remember, this is only the first and most tame experiment we're gonna try in this video. They are only getting crazier from here. Oh my god. So for our next experiment, when I flick this lever, this dam is gonna open and flood this entire village.
Okay.
However, I have Frostwalker 255 boots, and we're gonna see if it can freeze all the water before it floods the entire area. But you might notice my friend's right in the flood zone, and that's because as a bonus, we're gonna see if they can outrun the giant wave.
I think we can outrun it, no problem.
Yeah, this is gonna be easy.
Well, I think you're all gonna die before you make it. Good luck.
Shoot, man. We definitely outrun this, right?
Alright, the Frostwalker's coming out.
Yeah, definitely. We all can.
Oh no, we can't.
Can they make it?
Bro, no way!
I have no clue how Tay survived, but he did, and the Frostwalker did end up stopping the water, which also made this really weird looking shape that you don't see in Minecraft that often. So this experiment is going to the Frostwalker. But moving on to this next experiment, we're going to see just how strong the lightspeed arrow we're going to use later in this video really is, by first seeing if it can get through